All right. So I asked ChatGPT to write an introduction to a live stream, and so I'm going to read what it wrote. It's just, I just, it is what it is. Hello, and welcome to our live stream about the stock market. Today, we'll be diving into the exciting and ever changing world of stocks and investing. The stock market is a complex and dynamic ecosystem that can seem overwhelming at first, but with the right information and guidance, anyone can learn to navigate it successfully. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, this live stream will provide valuable insights into the latest trends, strategies, and news that impact the stock market. We'll be discussing everything from market fluctuations and sector performance to individual stock analysis and investment opportunities. We'll also be taking your questions and comments throughout the stream, so feel free to join the conversation and share your thoughts with us. Our goal is to provide you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed investment decisions and achieve your financial goals. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and let's explore the exciting world of the stock market together. So, welcome to the stream. Um, let's start right out here with this. Blockbuster may be back. Okay, moving on. So we have let's see, here we go. We're going to start off here in Reddit. So here's Reddit, AMC stock. This post here, uncharted territory. It's getting exciting around here with banks failing, like predicted in the DD. We will soon see new highs, but we must remember our smaller apes. Hold for them, and they hold for us. Of course they do. They have no choice. We are nearing the end of this journey, and I'm so glad to have been a part of this revolution. I love it. We will soon see new highs. Hmm. We must remember the smaller apes. We hold for them, and they hold for us. Well, yeah, that's funny. But of course, my interest here is it's getting exciting around here with banks failing, with banks failing, like we predicted in the DD. I mean, I doubt that Palestinian boy was the one who wrote the DD, first of all. Secondly, DD is a very generous term. Um, Third, banks failing. Uh, I've got the FDIC failed bank list here. This is one of my favorite lists, the failed bank list. And as far as 2023 goes, I mean, and this is this is it right here. Signature Bank, oops, Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank. Those 2 banks are on the failed bank list. That's it. That's it. There are no others, and Signature has a closing date of March 12th. That's like 11 days ago. So over a week, almost 2 weeks. What are they talking about with banks failing? This was from 3 hours ago today. Our banks are still failing? I don't see any banks failing. Um, I mean, I've been looking. Bank failures. Uh, on the news, Google News. So, but there's no additional bank failures. No, there isn't. So I don't know what they're talking about here with that, but it's just I guess they're hoping that there are more bank failures. I don't know. Um, so let's see what else is here on Reddit. Oh yeah, so the yeah, Ortex guy, whatever. Rage buying. I remember when I scrounged and saved enough to finally get 1,000 shares. I also remember the struggle to get 2,000 shares. Today, I'm happy to announce that I have rage bought enough to join the 3K club. Wow, that's something to be proud of. What's up, Manny? Is Moass still happening? Where are the buyers? I don't know because I was looking at this. And what the hell is with this volume? It's anemic. I thought everything was exciting now. Like, I don't know. What the hell? Why does it look like that? Oh, I know why it looks like that because I expanded that expanded that axis. Well, here's 5 days, and let's get the volume on it. Why is it not giving me the volume? Come on, what the hell? No volume data. Okay, whatever. Uh, Here's one day. Well, that's not going to work. I need the volume. Well, okay, so trading view is broken. Look at that price too. $4 and 44, I don't know, 44750. Okay, that's right. Uh Now, oh, I know why. Because I'm on some weird crypto AMC. I was trying to be, yeah. I was trying to find the crypto, the AMC crypto, and I couldn't find it. Anyway, 19.44 million. 19.44 million. Cool. Sweet. I mean, see here. If Ant's trades were around still, I don't know where he went, but what do we see here? What do we see here? Oh, we see higher volume on down days. Higher volume on the red candles. All of them. Every one. These two are the same. Uh, Basically. 28 and 27. Oh, lower volume on a down day. That's bullish. No. So we got that. That's cool. Um, I love this too back here. Uh, this is back at the end of February, Monday, the 27th of February, 122 million. Very next day, 113 million. So, yeah, and those two, a lot of the times they do go together. So it's almost like this might be like short covering and then short selling or something. Like here's another one right here. These two candles. So it happens sometimes. Here's another one. Big up, big down. So anyway, yeah, where are the buyers? Where are the buyers at? I mean, the economy's fixed now. Inflation's fixed. Everything's fixed. The market's rallying. Well, for the most part. Um, Yeah, going from that to that is pathetic. Going from 50 million to 11 million is pathetic. That's retarded. Like, look at this. Going from 100, what about going from 113 to 41? Is that good? That's good, right? What about going from 96 to 34? One third got chopped into three parts, and the apes got one. 200, 226. This is back in March of last year. 226, 212. 95. So cut in half there. That's not bad. Better. Um, yeah, anyway, let's see here. But I just happen to see here, because we heard all that garbage. Um, Down on low volume. Low volume on a down day is bullish. So then what is increased volume on red days? What does that mean? I don't know. We'll have to ask Ant, wherever he is. Susan, is Moass about a Cardi B album? I wish. That would be better. That would be better, but no, it's about this dumb stock. Hey, Ron, what's up? Synthetics are hidden in Cardi B's Moass. Pumpers are running out of firepower? Don't say it ain't so. That I'm out of a job. Well, not really a job. Um, how about this? How about this one? GameStop, this is Market Watch, okay? So this is obviously a shill rag. Market Watch says GameStop investors are playing by rules you'll find in a casino more than a stock portfolio. Hmm. Hmm. And, about the sympathy play, I mean, we do see, I mean, so GameStop, and look at this too. Wow. Yesterday, 66 million. Today, 11 million. So there's your 50 to 11. It's probably what he was talking about. But yeah, so GameStop was down about 5.5% today. Okay. AMC was up 3%. Um, So maybe, GameStop needs to look at being the sympathy play for AMC. Anyway, lottery type stocks like GameStop, AMC, and towels have delivered speculative gains but typically underperform the market. Well, that's just bashing. The odds remain stacked against GameStop, even with the unexpected profit the company reported earlier this week. That's because GameStop, at its now much higher stock price, is just as overvalued as it was before, if not more so. The share price has been pushed higher in no small part by speculators who are attracted to the stock's lottery type trading characteristics. Stocks with similar characteristics tend to underperform the market on average. Um, yeah, this is just bashing, straight up bashing. You're bashing. Speculators piled into the stock. Okay. Many of the speculators who propelled GameStop's stock higher have no interest in the company's long term turnaround prospects. They instead piled into the stock in hopes of winning big on a short term trade. To that extent, the stock's price will be higher than is justified by the company's fundamentals and is therefore overvalued. This is one reason, according to a recent study circulated by the National Bureau of Economic Research, lottery type stocks proceed to underperform the market on average. I'm going to have to look that up. This tendency may have already begun with GameStop, and after hours trading the same day in which its trading volume skyrocketed, the stock was trading for $5 less. Oh my God, 5% less. Let's check this out, this paper, because we read bashing articles all the time. Let's see. Oh, look, we got an ape here. Mandy, we got a female ape. There is more due diligence for a bullish thesis on this stock than any other in existence. If you're reading this and want to see for yourself how much trouble short sellers have gotten themselves and everyone else into by attacking this company, go to r/superstonk on Reddit and follow the links to the due diligence library. That's right, library. Any comparison between what GME investors are doing in a game of chance is an attempt to keep people who are out of the know in the dark about what's happening. Their survival depends on it. Okay, so there's a nice there, a nice naked there. So I can't highlight it, but a naked there. No antecedent to that pronoun. Um, uh, their uh, personal adjective. Anyway, um, what does she say here? Any comparison between what GameStop investors are doing in a game of chance. Okay, now a game of chance. Some games in the casino are strictly games of chance. That's true, but not all. Not all of them. Like poker, for example, there is an element, obviously, of chance, but there's also an element of skill. So, you know. Okay. Morant's rebuttal to Meet Kevin's video was so cringy that Manuel couldn't finish it. Oh God. It was messed up. Should we look at it? I don't know. Stocks do not need cheerleaders. I agree. And neither do these grifters. He was fanboying hard. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Did you think this was insightful when you wrote it? Every quote unquote point you make is blatantly obvious and has been made by other people better hundreds of times. At least you got paid, right? How does a company that has regularly hit or surpassed benchmarks underperform in the market? Uh-huh. The fundamentals are sound. The fundamentals are sound. The new management team is talented and in a great position, and current gen consoles are still available on the resale market, leading to some pretty bullish conventional wisdom as one of very few specialty retail outlets. Are you kidding me? It seems your analysis has led you to an opposite position that a strong company with good metrics and performance and a healthy retail market is somehow overvalued. What? God, these people are retarded. Let's assume that all your stuff you wrote about GameStop stock was true and this is just a lottery type stock. How many times should a household investor watch the same stock, quote, hit the lottery before throwing a few dollars just to see what happens? Better yet, actually learn about why the stock continues to hit the lottery and maybe learn that there's more to it. Maybe learn that it might be a decent investment. Here are a few things unknowing people should verify. Is GME in the top 20 stocks out of 500 in the S&P 500 for performance in 2023? Um, um, you know what I'm thinking there. 2, is GME a profitable company? Mm, one, positive earnings per share does not a profitable company make. Okay. Doesn't. It does not. 3, does GME have more cash on hand than Silicon Valley Bank or First Republic Bank? I fail to see how that's relevant, and I don't know. And I don't care. Place your bet. Pass the dice. Oops. Place your bet. Okay. Uh, yeah. Wow. These people are crazy. Here it is. Attention, social interaction, and investor attraction to lottery stocks. December 2021. What? Okay, I'm not gonna. That's irrelevant now. Um, Model 3 dude, what's up, my man? We'll save it for another day. Good, sounds good to me. Don't think you can handle the fanboy and the guy with the strange voice. Marantz became Kais. Oh God, that guy. Model 3 dude, Marantz was off the chain today, but there were others just asking to be clowned on by Judy writing silly things that held sore truth to them. Just writing silly things. Gotcha. Okay. I'll tell you, let's go to YouTube. Okay. Now, Roach Capital. Okay, Wrench Capital's back. Now, so funny. So funny. We just got saved. Plus, discussing short squeeze cycles. Okay. That looks like it's about everything except AMC. So we'll forget that. Um, Last time this happened, AMC squeezed. Okay.
But previously, when AMC diluted its stock, its share
Oh,
price soared. Ladies and
oh,
gentlemen, we are going to get into the
because this stock is different. Yeah, this one squeezes and shoots way up when there's dilution. That's right. I got it. We got it. Okay. Breaking. Citadel just got busted. Short squeeze on the way. Citadel just got busted, huh?
just got busted.
I agree
They
100%,
just
man.
got
Well,
busted. In today's video, I have a major update for AMC stock regarding Citadel. And guys, if you own AMC stock, you need to watch this video. Before I
okay.
begin, if you like
Well, I don't
AMC
own
stock,
AMC
be
stock, but
sure to smash that like button. It only takes a few seconds, and I really
yeah,
would
that's what
appreciate
apes
it.
want to do to
Also, be
the
sure to hit that
computer
subscribe
screen.
button if you're
It's
new
what
so
I
you
wanted to
don't
do
miss
to the
out on future
computer screen
videos.
today.
Keep in mind, this is not
Ugh.
financial advice. This video is only for entertainment purposes. Be sure to do
All
your own
right.
research and verify the information yourself, as I'm not your financial advisor. Now, guys, I do want to
Oh my
quickly mention our
God.
channel sponsor, Mumu, is giving away
No.
or be 1,000
Just no.
against Citadel.
All
Right
right.
into it.
Here we go.
Click my link below for more information on how to
Click the
redeem
link
your free
below. Right,
bonus.
right, right.
So let's get right into it. So in this video, guys, I want to go over a shocking accusation against Citadel and what I
Okay.
think this could.
So we went from Citadel just got busted to now a shocking accusation against Citadel. Wow. Okay. That qualifies as fucking
Want to
clickbait.
go over a shocking accusation against
Jesus.
Citadel and what I think this could mean for the massive hedge fund. Make sure you guys pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you because this is absolutely bananas. So this was actually posted by a news company called Investor Turf. So according to their
Oh my,
Citadel,
a news company give I did not know that this was going to be about investor turd. What the fuck? I mean, look, first of all, this is not even talking about the hedge fund, Citadel. Secondly, they didn't take a $600 million loan because they needed it. They took it so they could trade with it and make money. But anyway, later required a $1.15 billion bailout. They required a bailout. What? Despite this, Citadel has been releasing statements in the media about their business success. I mean, just look at the fucking financial statement and you can see that unless you're an ape. in which case, you're basically a CPA. I mean, that's what the apes are saying. This ordeal over the last couple years has basically earned them their accounting degree and a CPA certification because they know accounting now, and they know securities sold but not yet purchased. They know that that's a fraudulent line. If there's anything on that line, they are engaging in fraud. So, just fair warning. As a news website, Investor Turf warns the public to exercise caution when considering investments in hedge funds like Citadel. Okay, first of all, nobody, not one person, I'm fairly sure that this could be verified. I'm not going to, but hear me out. Nobody who is an accredited investor who has a high net worth and would even be considered by Citadel to become one of their clients for the hedge fund, none of those people would ever read Investor Turf. None, zero. Okay. And let me say it the other way. Everyone who reads Investor Turf, all of those people will never be an accredited and they will never be an accredited investor. They will never be in a position to give their money to Citadel. Never. None of them. Zero. 0%. Okay. So they're not warning the public here. They are just slandering Citadel some more. And keep doing it. Keep going. This is great. This is fantastic. This is going to be an epic legal ass fuck when it comes home to hit this guy or whoever it is. Our analysis suggests that the institution may be in trouble and is continuously misleading its investors and the public. We believe that there are similarities between Citadel's actions and those of Bernie Madoff. What the fuck are they talking about? And look at this garbage video. All he does is show this fucking thing and the same GIF again. Wow. Terrible. Citadel market makers should go public. I would love to invest 20% of my portfolio. I would too. I definitely would. Apes are retarded. Going short when the market goes down is profitable. Yes. And I know from personal experience, going short when the market goes up, not profitable. Not profitable. I like how all these people just think every hedge fund is rolling the dice with total disregard for the amount of money going out. And that's the thing. They think that everybody invests in the same haphazard ass, retarded way that they do. That and they have they have the fucking balls to sit there and say the short thesis is dead. Well, motherfucker, you've never shorted a stock. You don't understand short selling, and you have so little of a grasp on market mechanics that you don't even play the downside. They don't even play the downside. They think it's bad. They think it affects the company negatively, which, by the way, is a reason why, according to our discussion on Sunday, that would be a reason why the stock market would be considered a Ponzi scheme. But anyway, because there's really no connection between the stock price and the company. Anyway, we'll come back to that sometime. I would love to see their analysis and look at their analyst credentials. I would too. Now, they've said that they're not in the United States. I think they're in Canada. Personally, I think they're in Canada. I think they are a Canadian retard, which, there's plenty of them, but there's also plenty of American retards. So, whatever. There's idiots everywhere. Here's the website, too, by the way, Investor Turf. Look at this fantastic website. Love it. Hey, Chris. So, opinion, unmasked FINRA, the shameless and corrupt Wall Street watchdog. Okay. Democrat senators call for social media censorship sparks democracy. Okay. Now, I don't know. I think they might actually be in the States. This is the one that started it all right here. This is the one that Citadel reacted very strongly against. Um, yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, they do have it in opinion, but I don't know if it was in that section before. Citadel Securities, the shadiest hedge fund since Bernie Madoff. Look at that. Discover the insider secrets of how Citadel Securities has been fooling the world with their accounting tricks and political bribes. Accounting tricks. Where's that at? But okay, so the shadiest hedge fund. So we were talking about Citadel, the hedge fund, right? But then they mentioned Bernie Madoff. Well, he was a market maker, so we're talking about the market maker, right? I don't know. Um, so let's see. Mm, But that's not all. They have over 60 billion in securities sold, not yet purchased. Um, so we're talking about the market maker then, I guess. I don't know. Who the hell knows? And let's not forget how they potentially manipulated the price of AMC in January 2021. According to reports, they create over 3 billion in shares that don't even exist to tank the price of AMC and GameStop. Uh, no. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that this is in the opinion section, but Jesus. Nothing will make market makers and hedge funds happier than another meme stock rally. Yeah, true, true. So if they, AMC shareholders, are now shorting AMC, when are they going to cover? Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that he, Donnie who had a video. I watched this on the way home and then I had to pull over to throw up. But here, listen to this. Look at it. Nice shirt, by the way. Nice fucking shirt.
This is not financial advice, not legal advice for entertainment and educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell y'all every day, the day they release us is false narrative markets, we can make bad
trading decisions.
Listen.
Let's say it all together now. Bad trading decisions.
Retail investors, and not just...
Most of this video isn't even about this topic, but it's terrible nonetheless. Check it out.
Retail investors in meme stocks, Ape, AMC, GME, or BBBY. All retail investors are a lot more educated than they were 2 years ago. And what I've noticed,
love it,
is you got a lot more retail investors doing their DD. The DD they say we don't do. You know, the SEC likes to make fun of us. They think we close our eyes and throw darts.
No, they don't.
The wall, and then that's...
Scott Allen likes to make fun of you. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Right now, he can't even talk. He can't even talk. Bad back. He can't even fucking talk.
That's how we pick our stocks. But more and more retail investors are doing the DD. More and more retail investors are learning how to read graphs. More and more retail investors know about RSI and MACD and crossovers. I mean, EMA crossovers.
Yeah.
The retail community is a lot more educated than they were 24 months ago.
You had to think. You had to think. I could say 2 years, or I could say 24 months. Bigger number, better. Bigger is better.
And idiot. I go to StockTwits, even though I am shadow banned from StockTwits.
Oh.
If I post something, it doesn't show up.
Oh.
If I put...
That's bullshit.
Copy and paste one of my videos there, they just keep the header. I mean, it's just crazy the way they got me on StockTwits.
Maybe because you are an idiot and your videos are actually detrimental to people if they were to watch them and listen to them seriously in an unironic fashion.
On StockTwits, I personally cannot put up any of my
videos. He is.
Anything I put up is always a problem, but I do go to StockTwits to see what's going on in the community, to see how people are thinking, to see how people react. There's a guy. His name is Jamat79.
Jamat.
That guy does a lot of DD. That guy gets a lot of information, and he's always searching, always looking to up his game. And he's not an anomaly. Jamat79 is like a lot of retail investors.
Oh.
They stay
They.
on top of their game. They stay
That's
doing their
retail investors
QD.
here.
They stay paying attention to the market. And every day they get smarter and they get better. And that is the dangerous combination for these hedges and these bad actors and for the SEC. You know why?
Oh yeah,
Because they
Manny.
like us
You
to
know
be
they are.
dumb money. That's why they call us dumb money, because they think we don't know what we're doing. They think we don't pay
uh,
attention to what's going on. They
well, I mean, come on, come on. Don't sell yourself short.
think we don't know how to read graphs. They think we don't know how to see how the market is moving. But that is their downfall. And I'm going to tell you something. Based on everything I'm seeing in the market, they are starting to cover.
They. Okay, now they is different now. We've switched from a they meaning retail investors to to they meaning bad actors bad actors doing malfeasance. Okay.
Seeing in the market.
I need a they tracker. I need, like, you know how the Cleveland Fed has the inflation nowcast. I need a they you know Scott Allen they nowcast. Like, we got to keep track of okay, what is they referring to right now? Oh God,
They
the hedge funds.
are starting to cover their shorts.
Oh, they are. Oh, they're starting to cover their shorts. Hmm, that's a fucking brilliant analysis. They are starting to cover their shorts. What does Ortex say anyway? Well, there was only 584,000 returned today, which of course would reflect Tuesday, just shy of a million borrowed. But I mean, we see shares returned every day. We've seen upon millions of shares returned. So clearly, they, you got to put that D in there. They have been covering the whole time. But hey, I'll let him continue.
And they're doing it a little bit at a time because they don't want it to spike up. But I believe they're starting to cover their shorts. And that's why the cost of borrow has been creeping up. And the shares available are very, very low. And here's the,
Okay. Did you catch that? What? Listen,
and that's why the cost of borrow has been creeping up. And the shares available are very, very low.
because they are covering short positions, the cost to borrow would go up and the shares available would go down. Now, I I've been trying to figure that out since I got home, and I can't. I can't figure it out unless he means that they are shorting again, but he didn't say that. He said they are covering their short positions. Um, Apes are just plain dumb. Their money is gone. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, we don't have to worry about that money, uh, you know, adding to inflation, do we? Zero proof. Hey, hi Scott Allen. I really enjoy your channel. I'm a recovering AMC moron. I was one of the lucky ones that actually made money 2 years ago. Congratulations. I realized I got lucky. So now learn from people like you now. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And we enjoyed your comments and chat participation the other day on the stream. I think it was Tuesday. So I'm glad to see you again and welcome. And I we like obviously we like when people make money and when they realize that there's more to life than AMC and GameStop and all these crappy stocks and of course Blockbuster. I I don't know. I do not know. AMC is listed as a hard to borrow stock. It is. It is indeed. Shorts covering would imply return shares coming in. That would imply more shares available. So I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he'll explain it. I wasn't listening, or maybe that was when I had to pull over
And the
and throw
shares
up.
available are very, very low. And here's the thing. The first ones to cover might get a deal. The last ones out the door are gonna pay a heavy, heavy price for those AMC and GME shorts. Anyway, please leave some
Oh,
comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the retail investors are getting more educated? Do you think the retail investors are doing more DD? Do you think
I mean, based on the fact that look at that face. Based on the fact, like the retail pile in on stocks this year and the end of last year because they thought that the Fed was going to pivot or whatever, and we saw like record inflows into stocks. No, clearly they haven't been. They don't know what they're talking. They think that we're starting a new bull market. Started today. Okay, all right. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. They would have been better off exiting fast and early, and many of us would have been none the wiser. Well, of course you think that they would. Of course you think that because you're holding bags, waiting for a short squeeze that's already happened and never going to happen. Cover means nothing. Shorts need to be closed. Oh, here we go with this. Here we go with this. Cover means nothing. Shorts need to be closed. Covering just means moving them from one hedge fund to another or token crypto swaps. No, it doesn't. Okay, Paul, you've never shorted a stock before. You've never shorted a stock, or otherwise you wouldn't say something this fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. Tried throwing darts and it landed on GME. Oh, that's unfortunate. How can they cover when price isn't moving? Uh, Covering their short positions as we dip. What the heck, bruh? Would need to see absolute proof before I'd believe that. Well, not selling and after the RS price drop, buying more to cover my average. After the reverse split price drop, do they mean the shorting that's going to happen afterwards? What are they talking about? The price should go up after the reverse split. I'm not selling. Price hasn't moved. Uh, Lots of volume on GameStop. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they can close batches without moving the price much. That run up yesterday wasn't even that impressive. I have a $45 GameStop average, so I'm not even thinking about selling yet. They are not covering at all with 19 million synthetics traded. Give me a break. YouTubers tired of the BS, the crying, and all the complaining. Give me a break. Hmm. Hmm. 19 million synthetics? I don't even know what the hell they're talking about there. Wow. Um, so yeah, that was terrible. Let's see, what else we got here? Um, oh, yes, of course. So, um, we got the Marine, and he's going to tell us about the market cap issue. I got it in the title, but we'll just let one of their own talk to us about it, shall we? What the fuck? Okay,
All right, I'm sure you guys.
no intros, okay? Uh, no intros. No intros with music. All right.
All right, I'm sure you guys have seen it too. I see that other people are talking about it, but I hear the way they're talking. It also makes me wonder. And what I'm talking about is the
Whoa,
trading view.
that was a very sneaky that he
All right,
slipped
I'm
in there.
sure you guys have seen it too. I see that other people are talking about it, but I hear the way they're talking. It also makes me
Oh,
wonder.
other people. Other people, I think is what he meant there. Okay.
What I'm talking about is the trading view, putting the AMC market cap and the Ape market cap at like 400 and some odd insane billion each. So that was like 800 billion market caps combined. Everybody's like, well, you do the math on your shares, but 800 billion divided by 1.4 billion. That's a shit ton. That's what I'm talking about. That'd be fucking awesome. Let's be real. But the other side,
Yes,
like,
but no, it's not.
Seen all these weird things happening, and I just wonder, like, I know I talked to you guys about that wallmine.com. There's a lot of applications out there. Go to wallmine.com and look at things. They get a lot of their
Oh,
data.
speaking of Walmart, right? Isn't that what he said? I was at Walmart earlier. I was at Walmart earlier and I was in the popcorn aisle And I did not see AMC popcorn. I didn't see it. Now, and I didn't look the end of every aisle on every end cap and every display everywhere in the store. Not going to do that. But, I went to the grocery section and, a handful of aisles and specifically went to where the popcorn is. And I didn't see AMC popcorn. Now, maybe there's no room on the planogram for it yet. So they have it in a weird place. But that's not that great either because I mean, if I'm just a random person who wants to who sees it, who if I saw it would be like, "Oh, yeah, let me try that." I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It wasn't there. Or if it was hiding. Or maybe they sold out. Hell, they could have sold out for all I know. I didn't check the app. I could have checked the app. Should have checked their stock level, but anyway, yeah. No AMC popcorn for me. I was gonna get it. And yeah. All right.
The feeds from other places. We saw this before, and I wonder how many places actually pull the real data and actually have the algorithm put into play to create this data. I saw this once. I wish I could remember when. It was a few months back, and they admitted about the faults, and they actually said it was on someone else, and they just buy their data, or they get their data.
And how about this one today too, right? What the hell's going on here? How about Netflix up uh just over 9% or $26? What the hell's going on there? On 15 million of volume. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted some popcorn so I could Netflix and chill tonight, but uh no no dice. Just have to roll the dice on more zero DTE options tomorrow.
So you wonder, like, is this truly trading views data? Like, how many of these places, I mean, could they all be in cahoots? You know what I'm saying? Do they all know
They
what's going
could.
on? Or is there a few or a handful of actual central data processing places? Or could this be
Well, I
some,
mean, you could like instead of just asking the questions, you could actually go look it up and then do a video when you have answers. That's what people usually do, or at least not these AMC clowns. But yeah, I mean, well, trading anyway. Let's just keep going.
someone just loving and screwing with us that puts in an extra digit? You know what I mean? Like, how do you really know what's really happening? I like
Uh,
George's take on it. Maybe they're putting it out there. That would be nuts. 800
yeah, okay. So we
billion
didn't watch that
dollars.
video
Oh
by Donnie,
my.
but
That would be like, oh, so fucking rich, right? But seriously, like, could
that's how you know it's not real because you would be rich. I'm sorry, but
they be screwing with us? Could there be people out there just screwing with us? Or is it because these algorithms come from one particular, two particular handful of places that
oh my
actually
God.
track this data? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, just my
Jesus
opinions,
Christ.
just my
Okay.
thoughts. I don't know anything.
Sure.
Obviously, George says it best.
I don't know
Like,
anything,
hit the
obviously, right?
subscribe button. Actually, just drop your comments. I like the comments. I like to see you guys go back and forth. I like to see you comment within the comments and carry on conversations. I think most of the information, some of the best information is people just sharing information, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I look at this more as a hobby YouTube. So I am what I am, say what I want, when I want, how I want. It's not financial advice. Do not ever listen to me for financial advice. But anyway, yeah. Like, subscribe, drop your
Okay. All right. So they're just messing with you. They're just messing with them. Um, I thought this guy was so worried about his giving his deposition. Yeah. When was that supposed to be? And it sounds like it was probably bullshit at this point, right? I don't know. Oh, here's Donahue George talking about market cap. Well, it's short anyway. That's the only good thing about this clown's
It's not
videos is that they're short and the first 30 seconds is his goddamn disclaimer. So
financial advice, not legal advice.
I always let him play it because I don't want to be accused of, cutting off the disclaimer, trying to get him in trouble. Also, it's just funny.
It's not
It's not
financial
financial
advice,
advice, not
not
legal
legal advice for
advice.
entertainment educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said,
Sometimes he really stretches out that and don't make any financial. I like when he
the
does
like
that.
button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff. So you get the video, put them out. See, I'm thinking, see, man, lost that data, but like I tell y'all every day, the day they release us is false medication,
False,
false narrative, of the market, so we can make bad
bad
trading
trading
decisions. Listen,
decisions.
people been leaving me messages about this market cap they're seeing on TradingView, on Yahoo Finance. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. They're saying, not just saying, the TradingView has the market cap for Ape at $409 billion.
What? That's crazy.
Then they have the market cap for AMC at $415 billion.
No way.
Now, we all know that
What?
market cap is the amount of shares, the amount of legal shares available times.
Oh, maybe they accidentally added all the synthetics in. Yep, that's it. They got some new intern and he accidentally left the flag in the code to include the synthetics. Holy shit, I just figured it out.
The price the stock is selling for. So if the market cap is 409 billion and 415 billion,
Guess what? What did he say about Yahoo Finance? Let's see. I happen to have Yahoo Finance queued up right here, somewhere. Yeah, right here. Here's Yahoo Finance. Okay, here's the market cap. It don't say whatever he said it says. It says 2.295 B, capital B. They must have fixed. We fixed the glitch. We fixed the glitch. He won't be receiving a paycheck, so problem will just take care of itself.
either the shares are trading really, really high in some dark pool we don't know about,
Some dark pool.
or that's the amount of counterfeit shares that
I knew it. I knew it.
okay, and the fact that they're revealing these numbers to us
They
is a little
are
scary,
scary.
but
You
it
can
tells
handle it.
me
You're a brave man, Donahue George. You are a brave, strong, wise man. I believe in you.
that we are knocking on the door. They're running out of
Oh my God.
liquidity, and
Wait. Oh, well, he didn't say it.
the banks are done giving them high risk loans. The banks have self-preservation skills in place, and they do not want to go down with the bad actors.
Oh, right.
So this might be a hint that we are about to Moass. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or
Yeah, that's
sell
it.
any stock. I'm not telling
Yeah, that's it. Because every one of your other calls where it was, oh, this might be Moass has been so accurate. I mean, come on. Come on. Bad trading decisions. And I'll tell you, they don't need fraudulent data to make bad trading decisions. Or another way to look at it is they get plenty of fraudulent information on fucking Reddit. So why and not everyone who is a retail investor makes these bad trading decisions. Not everybody does. So if all the data were false, wouldn't everybody? Wouldn't that? I don't know.
you to buy AMC, hold AMC, or sell AMC, hold
Model
Ape,
3,
sell
dude.
Ape,
You caught that Office Space reference. Love it.
or buy Ape. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm just telling
We
you that
fixed
these
the
market caps
glitch.
are so outrageous that they might be a sign of something that's about to happen. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think the market cap is 409 billion?
Okay, let's do some basic math. Okay, sure. You just answered your own question. Corruption. Well, I think it should be crime, really. That's the classic answer. Somebody open the damn door and give me my money. What do we do when it goes to the predicted 169? You buy more shares, of course. And these numbers, aka glitch. They say happens on the same day that we barcode almost all day. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, boom. Moass is around the corner. House is smoking. Shut the water off. Whenever AMC squeeze, I'll be taking my profits and never put one penny in this corrupted market again. Oh, this is a classic comment too. Rather keep working and save my money. This market is for gamblers and degenerates, which is why Mr. Real Deal is in it, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. Corey gets it. Crime, crime, crime. Oh, look. Oh, look. Here's zero proof. Here's zero proof. Zero proof. You're famous. The hopium with this man is strong. I actually like him, even though he's a crybaby and completely delusional about AMC. Face it, bro. You came for the AMC squeeze and got squoze. Hey, lovely. Perfect. Perfect. So we do have, for anyone else who is unsure about how to troll these other channels, we're going to have a trolling AMC grifters workshop. I'm planning this. Might do it this weekend, but maybe Saturday during the day, like 2 in the afternoon or something. All about, and hopefully Manuel can attend because and Model 3 dude, these guys are pro level trolls on these live streams and stuff, leaving comments. And I just love running across their comments in the wild. And so, yeah, but, and maybe Zero Proof could, give some pointers as well in trolling. And, when I try to do it, it just devolves into well, either it's highly insulting or I end up writing like 4 paragraphs and then I realize nobody's gonna read this. Why did I? And then I just erase it all and I don't leave a comment, which is probably better. Anyway, okay. So we saw that Yahoo fixed the glitch. Okay, that's good. We don't want Milton receiving a paycheck, so to speak. Uh, so I wanted to look here at let me pop over here to Fidelity. So I got Fidelity, Active Trader, Pro open here. Looking at the options for AMC. I don't know why that Wyckoff chart was there, but anyway, option stats. Well, just under 200,000 contracts traded. The volume today was on the call side, but the open interest is on the put side. Hmm. Today's biggest trades. Looks like there's some kind of spread here. Puts and calls at the $13 level for May 19th. 2,000 puts at the $5 level. So let's look at the option chain. So let's just go volume, or we'll go open interest. Well, we'll go volume first. So 4.5 puts, $5 calls, and open interest wise, it looks like it's about the same. 3.5, 4.5. So what was that week that I guess it was last week that had all that crazy number of put open interest, but we do have quite a bit here on April 21st still. Look at this, 221,000, 115,000, 109,000, 87,000. Then on the calls, 166,000, 37, 23, 17, 16. So that's more on the put side here for sure. 2, 10, 3, 4, 1. But those $2 puts, hmm, there's definitely a better way to do this. Can I go to volify.net? Uh, IV of 161, IV percentile 74, so it's still high-ish. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Must be getting ready for a big dump or something. Okay. Let's go back to the thing. We could feed Lynn margaritas and let her loose on the spaces. It's highly insulting. Yeah. Well, but and like kind of at least in a intending to be like cerebral kind of way, but I don't know if it comes off that way. I think it comes off more like what do they call it? A dick. That's what they that's what they say, I think. But anyway, I don't ever go back and read replies to the comments that I leave. I don't care. I want to make waves and then leave. Leave the area, never come back. Um okay. So, let's see. I'm disappointed in the AMC grifters. They're not putting out much at all. But we do have a Lou video here. A lot of chit chat on Coinbase right now. Here it will follow Bitcoin in the long run, but that's just gossip. Yeah, it does. So we could look at for people who don't have crypto margin accounts and stuff like that. One thing that if you want to short Bitcoin, uh, which why would you want to do that? Because Bitcoin is the future. But if you wanted to, you could. A lot of people, some people are saying, I'm hearing that you could short Coinbase or buy puts on Coinbase. So that's basically it's like a proxy for Bitcoin. So here we go. This is better. So the candles are Bitcoin, and the orange line, and I don't like that orange. I don't like that as a default color. I hate that. It does that. It's not as visible. The yellow line is Coinbase. So you can see it does basically follow the contour of Bitcoin. So like when we had run ups going into the end of 21 and the beginning of 22, the sell off and that it it pretty much follows it. So if you don't want to deal with Bitcoin itself, you can buy Coinbase or short Coinbase or buy options on Coinbase or think of Coinbase as like a proxy for Bitcoin or crypto in general, maybe because Ethereum, same thing, Cardano. I mean, that's more of a function of all the cryptos being um, correlated. So, for the most part, like even the dog coin, um, it's just a matter of how much or, uh, would they um, diverge or something like that at some point. But anyway, yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing, Charlotte. Yeah. Now I don't know about uh I don't know if even that's what you were talking about now that I read your comment again. Coinbase and Bitcoin. So you're reading chit chat on Coinbase, like on the website Coinbase or about Coinbase. I don't know. But in either case, it's true that they do follow each other. So Coinbase and Bitcoin. Now, if it was about something else, I apologize. Um, and feel free to clarify. But anyway, uh, okay, Lou. Lou,
What's going on, everybody?
don't leave, Lou.
Shaking of the camera, that's because I'm moving my desk. The fuck, pretend it's
He has a desk. What is it in the hallway or something? With that echo? What the hell?
an earthquake. Okay, here's the deal. There's an article
Sounds like he's in a racquetball court or something.
out there about Jim Thanos, but I can't remember his last name. You know the guy.
Chanos. Chanos.
Short on AMC, and he's predicting that the price of AMC is going to go around to around $1.60 or so. I agree. After this whole reverse split merger, whatever, it's all the way down. And then it'll pick up somewhat. But for now, the way it's going, I agree with him 100%. The funny thing about that is, though, that whole environment would never have been possible without this ape reverse split merger dilution, because that's what's going to happen. But don't forget that we have until now, until April 27, and a lot of things could happen in between. So his prediction on where it's going to, I agree with it. AMC is going to hit rock bottom. After they do this back and forth and whatever, yeah, you're going to have a rise up, but then it's going to go straight down. So they're not lying what they're saying. This is all thanks to Popcorn's, and his people's creative, whatever, save the company, pay off all this debt. Yeah, I get it, whatever. At the end of the day, yes, AMC will go down, but please understand something. It's not going to go down now. It's going to go down after this whole nightmare happens. So don't freak out or anything like that. Also, he's one of the guys that are shorting. So, you know what? Take it with a grain of salt. Oh, better yet, no worries. Giant love. I shall be back.
Okay, so this is kind of interesting, actually. So Charlotte said that the SEC will do next to nothing. Broadcasting from a stairwell near you. Yeah, the stairwell of the project that he lives. Anyway, um, but the thing is, the SEC actually does do quite a bit. I mean, and you don't believe me? Well, let's go over to let's cruise over to the SEC headquarters, and I don't know why that is looks like that. Hang on a second here. I gotta fix my window. Uh, so usually we get these updates from Lynn over in the finance chat Telegram group, but in this case, I saw it on YouTube actually, and so from YouTube to YouTube. Okay, here we go. Well, kind of, almost. All right, here we go. So this is the SEC press releases, and they like there were two things today, two things yesterday. They actually do quite a bit, but I understand it's not what we want to see. We want to see these clowns on YouTube put under the jail. But we take what we can get. But this one right here, SEC charges crypto entrepreneur Jason Sun and his companies for fraud and other securities law violations. So let's look at that one. So they charged crypto asset entrepreneur Justin Sun and his three of his wholly owned companies, Tron Foundation, BitTorrent Foundation, and Rainberry, for the unregistered offer and sale of crypto asset securities Tronex and BitTorrent. So that's TRX and BTT. The SEC also charged Sun and his companies with fraudulently manipulating the secondary market for TRX through extensive wash trading, which involves the simultaneous or near simultaneous practice of purchase and sale of a security to make it appear actively traded without an actual change in beneficial ownership, yada yada yada. The SEC simultaneously charged the following 8 celebrities for illegally touting TRX and or BTT without disclosing that they were compensated for doing so and the amount of their compensation. Lindsay Lohan, Jake Paul, DeAndre Cortez Way, also known as Soulja Boy, Austin Mahoney, whatever, Michelle Mason, also known as Kendra Lust. And if you don't know that name, you're a good, decent person. If you do know that name, shame on you. But she apparently is an adult film actress. I've never heard of her. Miles Parks McCollum, also known as Lil Yachty. It's a great name. Not really. Lil Yachty. Jesus Christ, these fucking. Schaefer Smith, also known as Neo, and Aliun Thiam, also known as Akon. So, yeah, all of these people got charged in this scheme, and I think they had to give back the money that they got from Justin Sun, but also they had fines. And um, I was watching a video earlier on it. I'm not going to worry about playing it now, but uh, where they listed the amounts, and I mean, some of these fines were like $30,000, $50,000. Now, I know that's not a lot of money to Lindsay Lohan, or maybe it is now. I don't know. That's not a lot of money to Lil Yachty, probably, probably. Um, but it is what it is, and the law is the law. They can't just hand out, the fines that we would want to see. Uh, that there is legislation and what you what do you call it? Protocol and whatnot. So, um, and in the grand scheme of things, you know, I could see both sides of it, but let's see, we need to go after Lou's BS so that he will go away. We can't have Lou go away. Lou, you can't leave, Lou. Zero Proof says, I doubt I will ever buy crypto again. I lost all my crypto when Voyager went bust, 25K down the hole. They made me transfer it to Binance, so I think I might get 5K back. Ooh, um, was that 25K? Uh, like it was down to 25K, or was that like an initial investment? I'm just curious. Is always a slap on the wrist for wrongdoing. Um, yeah, maybe, but like I said, it's not like they don't give them. It's not like so really. Uh, the Well, I don't know actually. I can't say that. I don't know who makes. I don't know who makes up the fines. I don't know if it's like Congress, like as in the legislators, or if it's the SEC, as in the federal agency, because federal agencies can make rules. They definitely make rules and regulations and whatnot. They have that authority. So I'm not sure who does it for that, but we could find it. But anyway, uh, let's see. Anti fraud and market manipulation. Um, so I guess these cryptos were unregistered and not cleared by the SEC or whatever. So it sounds like they want to make cryptos securities now. But anyway, it says here that with the exception of Cortez Way and Mahone, the celebrities charged today agreed to pay a total of more than 400,000 in disgorgement, interest, and penalties to settle the charges. Um, so that's a decent amount of money, but of course it's split among all these people except for two. I don't know what happened with those two. Um, SEC charges cannabis company American Patriot Brands CEO and others with fraud. What did they do? Long-running scheme in which they raised more than $30 million from more than 100 investors across the country and siphoned off millions of those funds to enrich themselves. Well, that's not good. Uh, that's not cool. SEC updates list of firms using inaccurate information to solicit investors. Unregistered soliciting entities. Wow, look at all these. 20, 24 Brickstone FX stock. 247 options trade, 24/7 crypto trade. Affluence coins, unregistered soliciting entities. Apex options. Is there anything called Citadel in here? Bureau of Financial Trading. The fictitious regulators. Look at this. Bureau of Compliance and Regulatory Board. Bureau of Financial and Protection Services. Bureau of Financial Trading. Bureau of Global Financial Trade Services. Bureau of International Securities Trading. Love it. Oh my God. Cambridge Financial Partners, impersonators of genuine firms. Please let there be a Citadel. Oh no, nobody's that stupid. Chopper Securities. That's a genuine firm. Chicago Division of Securities. Chicago Trading Regulatory Board, Clydesdale Securities, Commission on Financial and Securities Compliance, Commission on International Trade and Economics, or COIT. Fictitious regulators. Department, look at all these departments. Department of Law and Public Safety, Department of Orderly Liquidation, Department of Securities and Exchange Regulation. Oh my God. Department of Financial Trading, Eastern Security Trading Commission, Economic and Financial Services Commission, Equities Trading Commission, Federation Against Investor Fraud Committee, Federal Stock Commission, Federal Securities Commission, Federal Regulatory Board, Federal Equities Corporation, Financial Services Authority. Oh, shit. That's great. I love these fictitious regulators. Global Financial Protection Commission. I mean, this is like so retarded. Like, no, you're not protecting anything. You're trying to scam people. Great Harbor Compliance Regulatory Board. If there isn't one, I'm going to make one. Oh, good. It's open. It's open for grifting. I'm going to make one called ISDA. I don't know what it would be called. International Securities Disposal Association. Okay. Congress is another whole can of worms. I don't even think they're a whole can. I think they're about half a can. 1 year of getting lucky, 2 years getting served my butt and losses taught me to humble myself. Greed kills, #1 rule. That's well said. Okay, let's come back over to enough of that. That's enough of that laughing stuff. Okay. Oh, here we go. See, I knew if we just gave it some time, we got Mr. Pool Glasses here. This guy's got more pairs of glasses than anybody I know. And he probably doesn't even
They are trying.
need glasses.
Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I wanted to share a very powerful video with you that's recently surfaced and see what you think about it.
Uh-oh.
Basically, right now they're in Congress. They are trying to ban TikTok, and I was listening to some of the back and forth between the TikTok
Here you go, Charlotte. Talking about Congress.
CEO and the different Congress members. And in my personal opinion, I think they should leave TikTok alone. They say TikTok spies on us, but in my opinion, every software spies on you. Google Maps spies on you.
Oh, that's good logic. Yeah, you know what? They say that this one spies on you, but they shouldn't mess with that because every software spies on you. So, this is the Elon Musk argument. Elon Musk made a similar argument. He said, you know, don't be worried about security, basically, if you don't have anything to hide, then you shouldn't be worried about it if people spy on you. Well, no, I don't agree with that at all. Um, so obviously this guy's not a fan of Ed Snowden.
You, Facebook spies on you. They all do. Okay. The only
Okay, so what if you don't use those sites? What if you don't use them? Then you don't get spied on, do you? And then if I decide to use TikTok, okay, then I get spied on, but I'm not used to being spied on, okay? So this is a dumb argument for many reasons.
only one that probably doesn't spy on you is YouTube. I'm a big fan of YouTube.
Oh yeah, of course, because Google is a very benevolent corporation. Yes, they are altruistic. They're effective altruists, in fact. Yeah.
Um, But so what
Okay.
if TikTok spies on you? All these other apps do. And the
Ah,
creator of Microsoft
God.
Software, brilliant guy, genius type of guy.
Oh, he's a John McAfee fan? Oh man, that doesn't surprise me actually. And now I have to admit, I am fascinated with John McAfee. It's too bad he's dead. Although I don't think I think he faked his death. I think it's a fake hoax, not a fake hoax. I think it's a hoax, fake news. John McAfee lives, friends. Friends, John McAfee is alive. So is Elvis, maybe. So is, what's his name? John Lennon. Okay, now it's just getting absurd. Zero proof, going back to lurk mode. Keep up the great content. We will. Trust me. As long as there's as long as there is a grift on YouTube, on AMC or mem stocks, then we'll be doing it probably. And you can find me on Twitter at that handle right there. So cool. Don't be a stranger. All right.
Towards the end of his life, he started exposing a lot of truths. And this video recently surfaced, and he quoted.
It's a video of John McAfee. Oh my God. It's like he took my order and he's filling the order. Because I was thinking we should watch a John McAfee video, but John McAfee, wow, John McAfee. Right. Then we'll go to Ape Father, and yeah,
quote unquote died about a year ago, quote unquote. Okay, if you know what I mean. But
see, he gets it.
Right before he
okay, now I kind of like this guy.
Passed. So
just kidding.
In this short video clip, I'm going to play for you within my video. You're going to see what he says about TikTok, and I just want to tell you before you watch the video, he says some curse words. He says some bad words.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a fan of bad words, which, you know,
we are.
Handle listening to bad words.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can handle hearing some bad words, then I do highly recommend it because the actual content, the message that he's giving to you is really powerful. And you got to remember, this is a very genius type of guy, an elite guy that created McAfee antivirus software. Brilliant guy.
Well,
and he's been right.
Yeah, but he didn't he basically what's the word? He disowned it, or he spoke. He said, "Don't use McAfee software. It spies on you." About the software that he created. I don't know. It's hilarious. I love it. I love John McAfee, and I refuse to believe that he's dead. And he shot his neighbor's dog, I believe. Isn't that the person who supposedly shot him was the person whose dog he shot? Anyway.
Right about a lot of things. So let me know what you think. I'm going to play this video within a video for you.
Video within a video within a video. This is what we call meta as fuck. MAF, meta as fuck. John McAfee also shot the dog owner. Okay, I forgot about that part. But I mean, shit, I've had dogs barking. I wanted to, well, anyway.
And you tell me, is he right on point or not? What do you think? Okay, so let me pull it up for you. And here
Pull it up. Pull that shit up.
Morning. All this hubbub in the United States Department of Justice about TikTok and other Chinese apps. Why? Those motherfucking apps collect data on you and store it in China. What app ever created does not collect data on you? You show me one, please, God. And if you want to know the greatest data collectors of all time, it's Google and Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
So why does stock and crypto plays like Google again? Even his idol, John McAfee, said, whatever.
Wake the fuck up, people. What is this hubbub all about? It is about the United States not being able to collect data on its system through yet another app. Because they sure as fuck have access to Google and Facebook, all in it's a goddamn subpoena. How hard is it to get a subpoena if you're in the Justice Department?
He was insane. That's why I love him.
15-minute process.
And when I say love, it's a fascination.
Facebook So does Twitter, so does Instagram, so does every fucking app owner in America. If you're not in America, well, they can't issue a subpoena, so that's their goddamn problem. And people, if you think that TikTok poses a threat, no, sorry, poses a threat to you as an individual, you just need to wake up. But your greatest threat as an individual is a fucking smartphone that you carry with you everywhere. It is a spy device that monitors, watches, listens to your every movement, every tweet, your every direct message. Holy shit. People, stop believing the fucking propaganda you're being fed. And thank you.
Okay, friends, there you go. It's a very powerful video, very powerful message. And I think what you take away from
Powerful.
it is the elite people want to silence us from sharing information.
At least he didn't say they when he said that. The elite people. He very well could have said they, and we would have known what he meant.
And I think what you take away from it is the elite people want to silence us from sharing information with each other.
That's why you're not allowed to create YouTube channels. That's why you're not allowed to post things on Reddit and Twitter, okay? So listen to what he's saying. Makes a lot of sense.
And they try to use fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's called FUD.
It's called FUD. It's called FUD. Guess what? Guess what John McAfee says about FUD? Stop the FUD. Stop the FUD. I'm going to shoot you. The FUD.
Get you to go along with whatever they say. And that's very similar to us in the AMC community. They're always putting out fear, uncertainty, and doubt to try to scare us, to try to get us to sell our shares. And,
oh, yeah?
We're not going to, okay? We're not going to sell at a loss. And there's nothing you could do to scare us.
Scare.
That's what I really like, you know, people like this that call it the way they see it and that really get straight to the point. And that's kind of how I am. So
no, you like people who call it the way you see it. And that's a human, you know, part of human nature. We want to be, you know, connected to people that are like-minded and whatnot. So I get that. But when what you like is delusional and just generally bad advice and not true, that's when that community of conspiracy believers or the group of people, you could say, maybe, becomes a cult. That's when it becomes a cult. Okay.
We're going to get our short squeeze.
And this guy looks like he could be a cult leader. He has that kind of cult leader appearance. I don't know why. I'm not going to pull up a picture of David Koresh, but
get on Moass. I just wanted to share this with you and see what you apes thought about it. And hit comment below what you think, and hit like, subscribe, add notifications, share the video.
That was very enlightening. But I am glad that we got to see John McAfee. He's a nut. Stop the FUD. This guy read WikiLeaks Vault 7. Is that where that's at? Apes always think someone wants them to sell their worthless shares. It's the opposite. Yeah, it's, you know, yeah, they interpret everything like that. It's so annoying. Speaking of annoying, oh my God. This guy right here, Thomas James, I mean, he is so bad. Oh God. All right. Massive squeeze just happened. I watched a little bit of this and I literally couldn't stand it, but I want you to hear this. I really do. Because there's so many good things in here. I mean, not good things, but there's so many things in here.
Today, I wanted to call out a massive short squeeze that just happened in Zero Bio. Now, this short squeeze was caused by a name and QSIP number change, which is the exact same thing that AMC will experience as soon as this lawsuit is thrown out as frivolous. So stay tuned and let's make some money. And now I'll dive straight in with the key information. So, as you can see, Lit Exchange tweeted saying that Zero completed a name and
Lit Exchange tweeted. Lit Exchange tweeted, okay? Lit Exchange. Let's see. That's not ringing. Oh yeah, that's Boss Blunts. Boss Blunts, the butcher of portfolios. Okay. How about this?
QSIP number change, and the stock hit a new all-time high with a 314% run today alone. The stock closed on Tuesday at $7.24. Now, after that name and QSIP change through Wednesday, it rocketed to $30 per share. Now, Zero Bio didn't go through a reverse split or a conversion, but the main thing that happened to Zero was obviously this QSIP change.
Oh, okay. Obviously, the QSIP change. So that's all you have to do. Why doesn't every company just change the goddamn QSIP and change their name? If it makes stocks shoot up irrationally, why doesn't every company do it then? But there was no reverse split or anything like that, just a name change and a QSIP number change.
During
Okay.
a reverse split, AMC will also be changing their QSIP number as well, so it could have a similar 314% run after the 10-for-1 reverse split. While
What the fuck are you talking about? So it can have a 300%? No, it can't. God damn it.
AMC could go from $6 to say $30 or $40 after the reverse split. It could then run an additional 300.
Wait, why would it go to from $6 to $30 after the reverse split? Why what? Oh, Jesus Christ.
On top of that, over $100 per share.
Oh, I mean, you can't make this shit up, how fucking desperate these people are. Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's going to go from $6 to $30 because of the reverse split. And then it's going to go another 300% because of the QSIP change. Oh, fuck you.
Zero Bio also did was announce the closing of their business combination with JAT Acquisition Corporation.
Oh, so there was more than just a fucking name change. And I knew there was. I was playing dumb, but what the fuck? So, okay. So, so they did do something else. It wasn't just the fucking name change, was it, Tom?
Obviously,
fucking wanker. What a fucking wanker.
Many times on the channel before, AMC may also be going through an acquisition of their own as well. And therefore, the reverse split and QSIP change or the acquisition of AMC or business combination could end up causing a massive.
Wait, who's acquiring AMC? What, Disney? We still on that? Wait, what?
300% gain, just like this. I've spoken a number of times on the channel before on how AMC is likely to merge with Amazon, Netflix, Disney, or potentially Paramount or a number of other acquisitors.
Likely to? Likely to. Likely. That's likely. No, it's not likely.
AMC also recently changed their articles of incorporation to make it so they could be acquired by an interesting shareholder that already holds shares of AMC. AMC have been working over the last year or two.
So Citadel. Wouldn't that be something if Citadel acquired AMC? They should. That would be amazing. I'm writing a letter to Ken Griffin tonight.
To develop more and more revenue streams to bring billions of dollars to AMC as a company. And
dear Ken Griffin, I know that you hate the AMC apes, and so do I. We're on the same page there. But I have an idea. If you really, really, really want to get under their skin.
Make it even more interesting and appealing as an acquisition target. Now, on top of that, Base DGen has tweeted about how the ongoing banking crisis or banking collapse.
The ongoing banking collapse. Oh, right. This one, the one that resulted in 2 banks failing, according to the FDIC failed bank list. I love it. The failed bank list. Yep. Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank are the only 2 banks listed on the failed bank list That's the FDIC. This is the people, these are the people who take over banks when they fail. So they would know, but we got two failed banks. Two, two. And what do they always say? Oh, the ongoing banking collapse, the crisis, the banking crisis, the sky is falling. No, you want the sky to fall. You fucking want the sky to fall because you think that somehow it's going to be good for you. I mean, we've seen what happens when the market goes down. AMC goes right down with it. Come on, Tom. You need some new fucking material. He's being paid. He sold out. I think he's being paid by his 41,000 fucking subscribers. He gets regularly, 10 to 20,000 views on his fucking videos. That's not excuse me, that's not a small number. We could go look at his social blade. This video is proof of cherry picking to make a point. I agree. And I know you mentioned some of the other things that, merger deals and all that. But yeah, it's because because it makes no sense that a change in the name or even better, not even a name change, changing the QSIP number, which is like the ID number of the stock, numeric code, that would cause a squeeze. I mean, no, I looked at the stock, I saw the stock. There was a lot of volume on that day. Yes, there was a lot of fucking volume. So, god damn.
Has also caused AMC's cost to borrow to rocket
Yeah,
once again.
zero.
As of yesterday, AMC's cost to borrow is showing a cost to borrow maximum again of 1,000%.
I mean, considering, look, it doesn't look like that much volume. Like you could say, oh, it's only 4 million. I don't know how many shares there are because it doesn't say, but anyway, uh, considering the fact that the volume before that was like, I don't know, in the thousands, like 11,000 the day before Tuesday. Tuesday it was 33,000 the volume. The next day it was 4.2 million. So that's a massive increase. And 475,000 was a lot for it before that. So, you go from trading, I don't know, there's 800 shares traded this one day or something. Like, where was it? 231 volume, 231. Okay. And you go from that to 4 million. Yeah, you're going to probably have a move.
15%. It goes to show these shorts are getting even more desperate to borrow AMC shares at whatever price it costs. Even if it costs them on an annual basis 10 times their short position with this cost to borrow maximum. That means that every single month that shorts spend shorting AMC, they're paying around 0.8 to 0.9 times their entire short position on a monthly basis.
Not true. Not true. Look at that grifter face. He looks desperate. He looks fucking desperate. No, you don't understand how to fucking calculate the cost to borrow. Period.
Now you may have also been seeing
and what was that from anyway? I was looking at the this thing, whatever it's called, Ortex. This is from today. It's the closing bell update from the Ortex guy today. And that does not say 400, it does not say 1,000. So whatever that was, it was cherry picked as well because these grifters are fucking cherry picking assholes.
Number of glitches for AMC and Ape recently in
Imagine if this gave you hope. I mean, seriously, and Charlotte's right. That's why people watch it. There's no other reason to watch it. But imagine if watching this gave you hope. That would be pathetic. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm just going to come right out and say it. That would be pathetic. If you watch Thomas James for hope, you are pathetic. And you shouldn't be in the market, probably.
Shares available or their market capitalization. The most recent one I've seen is this one from Simulation Ape Nation showing a trading view glitch showing the Ape market capitalization of 400
Okay, we've already talked about all this, so I don't care. Oh, here's the Moo ad. MMTLP, don't care. Right now. Don't have time. Oh, look at this. He's going to talk about short volume. Oh, man, look at this. Yep, we get more dumbass misrepresentation of
What it
shit
does go
here.
to show is that the entire hedge fund industry is struggling massively. Well, this has GMAT.
Except for Ken, which Zero Proof says, remember, Kenny G and his Citadel cartel are terrified of AMC owners like Frankie Mohammed and Donahue George, and so the Citadel board sits around every day trying to scheme on these loser shares. Yeah, it's true. I mean, well, I mean, I can't prove it, but we all know it's true. And why do they come out with these FUD articles and Market Watch like GameStop investors are playing by rules you'll find in a casino more than a stock portfolio by Mark Gilbert? Why don't you just say that you work for Citadel? Jesus Christ.
Man tweeted, he said that GameStop short volume was up by a massive 20 million shares on yesterday's trading alone.
Well, God. Fucking shit. This again? This again. When was this posted?
This here
What
is a
date?
chart that shows the GameStop short interest over the last few weeks or the last few months, which obviously absolutely skyrocketed yesterday after the price of GameStop rocketed as well. Clearly,
I wonder fucking why. What a dumb fuck. I mean, these people haven't taken any time to learn about what this shit actually means. I mean, seriously, what a joke. Short volume. Okay. I hate the way they got this set up here. Let's see. About that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Short volume. Well, I don't even want to look at that. Short volume. So now I can tell you right now. See, short volume here. Total short volume reported 35 million. Total volume reported 55 million. Okay, who in the right mind actually fucking believes, okay, that, and I don't know if that's the correct volume data for GameStop or not. So let's see if we can look at it here and see what it says. It says 66 million. Okay, so it says 66 million. Here it says 55. I mean, TD Ameritrade and Fidelity would probably give two different figures. So we'll just go with it 55. So 55, and they're saying 35 million of that was short volume. Okay. 35 million out of 55 million. That's like 63%. Is that what they come up with here? 63%. Yep. 63.86%. Okay. Now, here's my question. If um, if GameStop shot up this much, which was what? Let's go in the middle of the candle, like 50% or so, 45%. Shot up that much. Although it did come down, but is it possible? Is it possible that 63% of the volume was short selling? And I say no, because that's not what short volume tells you. That's not the deal with short volume. And we've been over this many times, and I feel like I just am a broken record when it comes to this shit, but goddamn, it's retarded. So, okay, here's GameStop that day, and really the volume happened in the after hours anyway, but these are 5-minute candles on about 500,000. Well, there's almost a million shares there in over 5 minutes. So there's a million right there. And, you know, it's probably mostly buying, I would say, because the price went up. Um, Jesus Christ. Watching for what hope? That's what I want to know. What hope? So let's see what the profile looks like on this. So yeah, this is all buying. I mean, it's all buying. All buying. But it's also interesting if we go back a little bit and look at like these price levels here, where it went up to, here, that it's where it topped out. Oh, look. Yeah, this range right here. You don't think that's a key level or anything, huh? No, couldn't be. And guess what? It couldn't get through the fucking resistance. That's how strong of a company this is. Couldn't even get through that resistance. Boy, the apes have really they're really the GameStop apes. They're something else, I'll tell you. Okay, so that's where it went to. Oops. I didn't want that off of that. Uh so yeah, and now it's down here where it is now. So yeah, I mean, congratulations, apes. That was a good one. But
Clearly, the shorts are trying all they can to push the price back down. And as G-Man tweeted, he said, "There's nowhere to hide Citadel securities. We see everything you do." I think
no, you don't. You see nothing that they do. You don't even understand what the fuck you're talking about at all.
it will be very interesting to watch the price of GameStop over the next few weeks to see what happens now that GameStop is finally profitable and the shorts are yet digging themselves an even deeper hole. These shorts now know the short thesis makes zero sense because GameStop is a profitable company, especially if
GameStop is a profitable company. Wow. What did I say earlier? 1/4 of positive earnings per share a profitable company does not make. Sorry. Like you had 1/4 of a positive earnings and now you're saying because GameStop is a profitable company now. I mean, go fuck yourself. You don't understand shit. And if you dig into the fucking earnings report, you'll see that it was basically their fucking revenue was down from last quarter. They had a quarter-over-quarter decline in revenue. Okay? So, yeah, they managed to cut costs enough to show a positive EPS. Congratulations. Come back in 2, 3 quarters, see how they're fucking doing. GameStop's a profitable company now. Yeah, they're a profitable company now. People went back to buying CDs of games. They went back to buying, I don't know, people buy collectibles now, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, they sold $4 million of NFTs and digital assets though. $4 million. $4 million. That's pathetic. Ugh.
continues to be profitable over the
It's
next.
pathetic that there was that much. That's what I mean. How was there that much digital assets sold on GameStop? Makes no sense. Who the fuck would buy that?
Quarters as well. As I said, that will lead to smaller hedge funds closing out of their short positions as they know that it makes no financial sense. But
No, none of what you say makes financial sense. Like, oh, it doesn't make financial sense to short a profitable company. Yeah? Tell that to people shorting fucking Apple or Tesla or any fucking other company that they think has an overvalued stock price, okay? Like, would these guys fucking shut up about short selling and short thesis? They have no clue what a short thesis is. If they did, they'd be shorting AMC and GameStop for real. I don't like him for any reason either. I can't stand him. In fact, if I saw him, I'd probably do something stupid. And I'm telling, looks like Tesla looks like a decent short right now to me. I mean, okay, fine. Apple looks like a good short, maybe. Probably Tesla too. Probably all of tech. I mean, really, because I mean, do we really think that do we really think this? I mean, I can tell you what we think. I don't think. I don't think that. No, no. I don't think we're anywhere close to that. Um, and I don't believe that bull markets, I don't believe that a new bull market would form now at this point. Doesn't make sense to me. Now, I could be wrong. I probably am. I'm always oftentimes wrong, but I just don't see it. I think we have a situation here where the market, Bad Back and I were discussing this earlier. The market thinks that the Fed is done raising rates. The market thinks that this was the last uh, rate hike because the banks tightening lending is effectively another rate hike, um, which may be true, but it's all. But they all, the Fed also said that they're data dependent and that they will continue if they need to. And do we really think that inflation is going to come down by what 4% by summertime? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. And we saw other economies like the UK blow their inflation number out of the water. CPI went through the roof. Um, I don't see it. And so, and this loosening that's implied in all these stupid rallies, that is effectively loosening, um, of conditions as well. So that's going to push inflation higher. We saw it happen. We saw it. We saw what happened here and here after these rallies. Inflation was basically, I mean, it was up and or flat. So this can't continue. Can't. And the market has to realize that. And also including the bond market because bond prices and yields, which are inversely related. But look at this. The 10-year yield is now less than 3.4. I mean, and this is the shit that just makes me it's just absurd. I we're nowhere close to that pivot. We'll get a pivot when we'll get a pivot when either we hit a recession and a pivot is necessary to get us out of that, or inflation comes down. And at this point, it seems like they all but given up on inflation going down. So I guess we're waiting for the recession. I don't know. So I guess the rally until then, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, um, hard to believe they would drop it. Drop what? I mean, so I mean, think about this. Think about this. This was this was before COVID here. This circle, okay? And it's almost like they knew something was going to happen too, by the way. But I don't know if they knew anything. Probably though, because I knew it. I knew something was happening in January of 2020. Absolutely. I was following it. So, yeah, it probably another fucking scam because that's what Wall Street loves to do. So, yeah, they pumped it up because they knew it was going to crash. Okay. Whatever. Uh ma- that's speculation. So, then you got the bottom here. On the Qs it was like 165 or something, okay? So then uh let's see, that was a decline of what, like 30% or something, 30%. So 30% down, okay? Then you have the massive everything bubble rally. So, you know, uh you got 45% gets you back up to where you were, and then, here's 100% right here, and by the time it's all said and done, it's like 150% rally from the bottom. Okay. So where we're at right now is 86%, 87% higher than the low from the COVID low. Or put another way, it is from the pre-COVID high, it's about 35, 30, 33, 30%, 30, let's call it 30, about 30% higher than the pre-COVID level. Okay. So I guess what I'm saying here is this to me is extremely bloated still. And it's not hard to see why, because we have this. We have all look at this. I mean, this is so staggering to me. The Fed M1 money stock, so the currency basically in circulation. Um, so I mean, even like before COVID, it was under 4 trillion, and now it's sitting at like 19 trillion, and it hit a peak of like 21 trillion, 20 trillion. Um, s- like, does anybody see the correlation between these things here? Like, they added a shitload, the Fed, Treasury, Fed, added a shitload of money to the supply, just in very simple terms. And this happened to the stock market, particularly to tech, which is highly dependent on low interest rates and free money because they don't because so much of it is unprofitable, basically. So, I mean, how will this come and going along with this, because inflation is a monetary phenomenon first and foremost. Of course, yeah, at some point in here, halfway through this period or so, you're going to start getting inflation because yeah, there's so much more money out there. And now, we want to bring it down. So this is still high. I mean, how are we going to get rid of this? How are we going to get rid of a fucking $16 trillion out of the system? It just doesn't. We've never done that before. We have never done that before, ever. And this has never happened before. So there's no way, there is no way that rate hikes, like these candy ass rate hikes, 25 basis points. Oh my God, it's going to break the fucking bank. Well, good. That's the point. That is exactly the point. There's no way that this is going to normalize with this bullshit. And the market can't even handle this before the man children of Wall Street cry. I mean, go on Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox News, listen to these fucks cry about, oh God, they're going to kill the economy. No, they're killing your free fucking money. Haven't you had enough free fucking money? What do you need all this free fucking money for? You need another fucking boat? Is that what you need? Another boat? What the fuck is it? Um, yeah, and zero interest rates, 0% rates are bad for an economy. So the banks can handle it if they're not as stupid as Silicon Valley Bank was. There's a reason why only two banks failed. Two banks failed on the FDIC failed bank list. Low and or zero, effectively 0% interest rates are not healthy for an economy. We have, I mean, it's just not. We can't. We've did this. We tried this over this whole period here. We tried this over this whole period, and what do we get? We got a massive bubble. Um, you know, we have a widening wealth gap between wealthy and poor. I mean, it's not good for a society to have 0% interest rates and these artificially low interest rates. It's just not. Um, so um, I don't know if the taxpayer is paying or not. They said that they're not. I don't really know. I don't really care either. I mean, what else happened during this period? Oh, the national debt expanded massively. It's like it's not. I mean, does we have an unsustainable system, and this right here. I mean, it's just absurd, really. I mean, I understand they had to do something. They had to do it, but who won? Who won on this whole situation here? Wall Street did. The elite and oligarchs, the 1%, the top, the top tenth of a percent. Um, it's a massive scam. And now we paid for it in inflation, rising, and now we're being normalized to we're being conditioned to to accept it as normal. And I believe that's what the fake bank crisis, and I'm calling it fake because there's two banks that failed. I mean, yeah, you show me some more banks that fail, then maybe we can talk about it. But this is a completely, I'm going to borrow a Lou term. It's a manufactured crisis, in my opinion, because the banks that failed were fucked up. They fucked up. It was not because of the rates. It was because they didn't have the shit in place to deal with it that every other bank in the country did. Every other bank in the country, they may not be thriving and making huge profit, but should a bank be doing that? Should a bank be doing that? So, yeah. Oh, um, I just don't see I just don't see it. Plus, look at this. It actually went up. And this is not from the bank. This is not from the bank failure. Okay. This is from Monday, January 30th to Monday, February 6th. The M1 went up. So all that money is being held by people and entities that will not let go of it. Wall Street, the elite oligarchs, you know, it's not in the hands of consumers. They've squeezed all that out. Inflation basically took all that back. So, yeah, I'm bearish on the market still. I know Bad Back said he's bullish. I don't know if he's actually, or if he was just, whatever. But I think, you know, running the risk of, boxing myself into a corner here, I think it's clear that the market has further another leg down. I mean, I think that we are in the calm before the storm. I don't think we're anywhere near where we're going to end up. But when and how far and all that kind of stuff, I have no idea. But I certainly don't see the bullish case right now. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Unless we're just going to forget about inflation and rally until we recede and have the recession, I don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, I'm willing to listen to anyone's arguments for it, but I mean, even the rate hikes haven't killed inflation. So if we cut rates, what's that going to do to it? Geniuses of Wall Street, what's it going to do? We know what it's going to do. We've seen it. So anyway, and also, here we have had, a couple today, technically a down day, I guess, and according to this, even though it guys closed anyway, whatever. We had two red days here. I'm just gonna call it what it is here on the chart. Two red days with increased volume. Ants Trade says that that's not bullish. So, um, I mean, also the dollar has just been fucking just sliding the fuck down. So that's another reason for the equities rally. And going along with that is the bonds, getting a bid. So, pretty much every denomination is up, and so yields are down. And that, anyone worried about the banks should be happy about that, right? I'm not worried about the banks. That's the least of my worries. I don't, but I think this is setting up for another dump. Personally, I think we're setting up for another dump here. We could be wrong. I'm often wrong a lot, but not today. And then I couldn't fucking close my position. And then I tried to close it, and yeah, instead TD Ameritrade bought another position. It's like, what? No, I hit close. I hit close. I had two contracts. I hit close, and then I somehow ended up with three at market close. And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? They expire today. What the fuck did you do? I guess they closed it. I made a minor profit, small, very small profit, but at least I didn't lose money. I couldn't handle that again today. So we were going to look at Thomas James, what you call it, Social Blade. So here's that, and then we're gonna watch the Ape Father, Thomas James. That's not the right Thomas James. Thomas James Investing. That's right. Now, anyone who calls what he talks about investing, I mean, come on, come on. Well, I mean, actually, he doesn't really make that much money, according to this. I mean, it's estimated anyway, but less than $100 a day. In lieu, he doesn't have that many subscribers anymore. Oh, $4,700 to 75,000 a year estimated. I don't even know if this is the right one. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, anyway, let's do this Ape Father, and then we'll see what's going on, and then probably be shutting her down before too long. It's almost 10 o'clock and late.
So I am asking my fellow apes, my ape brothers and my ape sisters, to help me help you. Okay. I have an idea, and I'm sticking to this one. This is
okay. Manuel's comment in the Telegram chat where he linked this is where is it? How low can this guy go? He doesn't even get out of bed anymore.
my lifetime achievement idea. It's called Ape Father and the Apes Incorporated. What it is?
What the fuck? Ape Father and the Apes Incorporated. Oh, okay, good.
To acquire
What?
multiple industries, multiple businesses, steakhouses, Italian restaurants, salons, gyms.
We know why you want fucking steakhouses and Italian restaurants, so you can go in and eat all the fucking food.
And maybe one day
quit fucking with
really
us.
Big hotels and casinos with the brand name Ape Father and the Apes. Okay. Now, how it works is the first business that I open. Okay, I am asking simply for your help, more or less like a prototype, just for me to prove to you I could do it.
How is he going to open a business if he lost $250,000 on AMC or whatever it was?
Prove to you that I can make this happen. So you actually will not have any ownership interest in the first business. Okay, you would.
Ape Father is this guy who's so depressed about his loss that he doesn't even get out of bed anymore. And when he does, he goes to Wendy's and orders a hamburger with 6 fucking patties on it. That's Ape Father. Oh, and he does videos while he's sitting on the toilet.
Obviously,
gross.
From the goodness of your heart, giving me super chats. Now you could give super chats not just on live streams. See, like this video I'm doing right now. There's a
look at him soliciting fucking super chats. What an idiot.
You could actually donate a couple of dollars, $2, $3, $5.
He's like the guy standing outside the convenience store. Hey man, can you spare some change? I'm hungry. And you give him, $1, and then you see him in the fucking store buying a tall boy or an oldie or something, which I'm not judging anybody, but you said you were hungry. So what I used to do is, I say, yeah, man, you're hungry. Let's go over to Taco Bell or wherever, and I'll buy you some food. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want you to do that, man. I don't want you to. Yeah, okay. Right. No, he's going to take that money and go buy fucking multiple patty hamburgers.
Okay, and help me make this happen. Now, I want to follow in the business model of McDonald's. Okay, maybe you know this, maybe you don't.
What is this talking about? You guys crazy.
Real estate owner in the world. Every time you see a McDonald's,
I don't know if I can.
McDonald's Corporation owns the real estate. That's going to be the same exact thing with Ape Father and the Apes. Every business, Ape Father and the Apes Corporation will own the real estate. Now, you might say to yourself, I don't understand. What's in this for me? Why should I give you a super chat if I'm not going to have any ownership?
Sounds like a timeshare sales pitch or some
in the
shit.
First business. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Ape Father is going to have many, many meet and greets, okay, where we're going to party like rock stars. We're going to drink. We're going to eat.
What?
Like kings and queens. Okay, that's going to be my way of saying thank you for helping me open my first business. Another reason why.
Why don't you go to a fucking bank and get a fucking loan like everyone else does instead of scamming people who obviously have no fucking money? You know they have no money. Because they're all invested in AMC, and so are you, and you have no fucking money. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't take drugs before you go to make a video. I mean, what the fuck is this guy on? Holy shit. Yeah, that's what the apes are going to do with the pennies that they have left to their name. They're going to give it to you so you can open a steakhouse. What the fuck?
Is that I am going
Jesus
to get a
fucking
lot of
Christ.
media you're going to see from this because this is a big
Yeah.
FU to Adam Aaron. Okay, for all
What?
he used our name, he used apes, our name, ape. Okay, for him to make money for himself and his creditors. Now I want to use our
Yeah, that's what used your name. Your name. Because you're so proud of it. You're proud of it. You're proud to be called an ape. You're proud to be, a less intelligent form, a less intelligent animal. Okay, I guess I believe that. But I mean, your name, if anything, it's time for the apes to denounce the name ape and say, no, Adam Aaron mocked us by calling his stupid fake second stock ticker that was supposed to da 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 da, called that ape. Fuck it. We're not using that term anymore. No, but no, they don't have
name, okay,
anything
to
like
make
that.
money for us, baby. But like I said, we have to first do the prototype. Help me open the first business. And then from
Yeah,
there,
what percentage of fucking restaurants fail after they've opened? I mean, seriously. And you're talking about a period probably most likely going into recession. I mean, this is the worst idea I've ever heard. So you just want people to give you money so you can open a business, and it'll be an FU to Adam Aaron, like because that's what matters. Is why would he even care? Why would Adam Aaron even fucking care? This is the dumbest shit
I'm
I have
going to
ever
speak
heard.
to a very
Wow.
prestigious law firm. We're going to talk about, the best way to do this. Might be crowdfunding. That's going to be
No,
obviously
it's
regulated.
you being a fucking man, going to the fucking bank, saying, "I would like to start a business. Here's my business plan. Here's my whatever," and getting a fucking loan. And then that lights a fire under your ass to actually perform and start making money, but you won't. So, and that's good that you borrowed the money because then you don't have to explain to all these fucking retards that gave you money why you have to liquidate the business and sell all the deep fryers because, you haven't made a dime or, the bank just takes it back or, you know, I mean, god damn, guy has
With
no
the
clue.
SEC, might be a private placement, but on the second business
A
on, I want to
private
give all of
placement.
you an
Okay.
opportunity to be a partner. Okay, but we're not there yet because all legal documents have to first be filed and regulated with the SEC. And as I said, this first business,
Well,
you will not
you have to have a business first. You have to have at least on paper a fucking business, okay?
have an interest in
That's
it.
the
So if
first
you give a
step.
super chat, just understand you're doing it from the goodness of your heart, but you're also doing it because you believe in the Ape Father. I want to make a stance. Wall Street is corrupt, in my opinion. Wall Street is like a rigged system. Okay, I want to show you a different path to success. We've already grown as retail investors at AMC 4 million, 5 million strong, possibly even more than that worldwide.
In all likelihood, less than that. And mostly in the dumbass United States. Let's be real here,
Why
okay?
don't we use the powers of numbers, okay, to do something where we're going to be the bosses, where we're going to be in charge? Why keep putting money in Ken Griffin's pocket? The guy controls all these payment for order flow platforms every time you buy stock. Every time you sell stock, you're making him richer. Why not make us richer? I'm just trying to show you a different path, okay?
A different path is get a fucking job, okay? A different path is get the fuck out of bed and stop fucking dreaming about stupid shit that you will never do, okay? Or if you do, do it the right fucking way and don't a token of their appreciation. For what? What the fuck have you done for people? What in the fuck have you done besides give us a laugh here and there and a lot of cringe faces? I mean, seriously, this is so fucking hard to listen
Ape
to.
Father and the Apes. And like I said, help me open the first business. You're not going to have an ownership interest,
Because it's such
but
a
you're going
great
to help
idea
me with the
also to have a
prototype to show you
diversified
exactly
portfolio
how
of
this is going to
businesses
work.
when you
I'm
haven't
going to show
shown
you how I
that you even know how to run a fucking lemonade stand. Start with the lemonade. You know, I'll donate $5 to your fucking super chat if you go start a lemonade stand in your neighborhood in New Jersey, wherever the fuck you are. Go start a lemonade stand and show us that you can turn a profit. Like, this is dumb.
purchase the land.
How do you
I'm going to
find
show
this
you
stuff,
how I
Manny?
construct
Jesus.
or renovate the building and turn it into a very, very successful, business that's generating a lot of revenue. And then I think I'm going to spark your interest. That's when I'm going to meet with the law firm, maybe a private placement, maybe crowdfunding regulated with the SEC, and you can get involved at that point. But let me be, your voice. Because when I talk to Charles Payne, I talk to Melissa Lee, I talk to CNBC, I talk to Fox. Let me not be
No,
like
you
Mike, the
don't.
friggin',
What the
I like
fuck
to call
are
him
you
Mikey the
talking about?
mechanic.
I talked to Charles Payne. I talked to Melissa Lee. No, you don't. What are you talking about? The fuck? This guy is so full of shit.
All I
Lynn.
need is a miracle.
Okay, no, I'm done. I can't do that. What? What the fuck? Yeah, you need a miracle to get out of fucking bed. What a fat slob. Ugh. Lynn, just in time for the end, as always. What the hell? Hmm. God, what a bunch of garbage. No more shorting shares. Roger Garcia. Who's this? Did GME spike because UBS started closing Credit Suisse short positions? Is AMC next? Yeah, it's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday. It is Thursday. He learned about the corruption. Now he wants to be a part of it. Jesus. Start the lemonade stand first. See how much money he brings back home. Exactly. It could be he and his daughter do it together. You know, be a nice father-daughter bonding moment.
This is
It's
not
not
financial
financial
advice,
advice.
not
It's
legal
not
advice
legal
for
advice.
entertainment educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on what
Any
I'm saying in
financial
these videos.
decision.
That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos when I put them out. See them things, see man analyzing that data. But like I tell y'all every day, the data they release us is false. Man, it gives a false narrative to markets. We can make bad trading decisions. Listen, I was thinking about GameStop in more detail, and a lot of people were saying that the GameStop spiked because of the positive earnings report, but we all know that that is not what happened. And then I started thinking about Credit Suisse, and Credit Suisse having all these shorts that they inherited from Archegos, and they're not just AMC shorts, they're probably GME shorts also. And I think when UBS, and it's just a thing.
What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, they're still hanging on to fucking short positions from when Archegos blew up. The fuck? Get the fuck out of your house once in a while, or read a fucking book, read an article, learn something. My God, this shit is so fucking stupid.
Theory. This is just a theory. I have no evidence.
It's a
to back
dumbass
this up
theory.
because we know they do everything in the dark, and the SEC is not on board for transparency. Matter of fact, I heard a rumor that SEC killed the transparency vote. They killed it, but that's I have to do.
They killed the transparency vote. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they killed the transparency vote. What the hell is he talking about? This guy's delusional. No, he's just an idiot.
Some more research before I do a video on that. But here's the thing. I believe that UBS closed out some of GME short positions that they inherited from Credit Suisse. I believe that is why GameStop spiked. I believe that's why the share price
What
went
the
up.
fuck?
They didn't close all of them, but I believe they closed some, and they didn't close the swaps. I don't believe they closed the swaps.
Oh, the
And here's the other
swaps,
thing.
right. Where can I see the swaps? Do you have a link to the swaps in here? No, no, of course not. The swaps.
Here's the other thing. UBS said they were gonna get rid of a lot of Credit Suisse bad decisions. They were gonna get rid of a lot of Credit Suisse's bad decisions. And even though a majority of it, I believe, was inherited from Archegos, Credit Suisse was also shorting and writing those swaps. And UBS doesn't want it to pull them down, so I believe that GameStop spiked because UBS started closing out some of those.
I mean, this is what happens when you sit at home all day and watch a 1 minute chart of AMC. I don't even know if he does that, but I mean, I know a lot of these clowns do because a lot of them stream it. Look at this. It looks like an OTC stock. Look at that. It has that, I call it like a fuzzy look. Looks like a fuzzy, all these highly defined wicks. That's how OTC stocks trade. That's how penny stocks trade. Jesus Christ. Sweet. That's a hell of a stock right there, let me tell you. Yeah. He's all right. What does Tasty have? So they've actually done some things on AMC. Oh, they call it Tasty Live now. That's right. A lot of stuff about option trading. 12 minutes to totally change how you choose strike prices. Okay. Uh, how to value an option contract. Black Scholes, the apes could watch that. Standard deviation, account growth. We studied 15 years of losing trades to learn this. I've been here since single digits. Sometimes I get confused. Yeah. Thanks, Charlotte. You know, I I just want people to. I mean, I don't care what people do at the end of the day, but it's just frustrating seeing all this shit, all the same shit every day. Well, it's all the same shit now. It didn't really used to be per se when I started doing this, but you should be able to search for something on YouTube and get a variety of opinions. Why do you only get one side of this? It's so stupid. Like that in and of itself, if I looked up a stock and the only thing that came up was all this crap saying how, oh, today was more bullish than most realized, then today was more bullish than most realized. Fucking uneducated fuck. You know, if I saw all this shit talking about oh, the stock's gonna squeeze and all this shit, all this fake ass, all these theories I would stay the fuck away from it. This would not, I repeat, this would not be an indication that it's something I should look into anymore. And the thing is, like, at some point, I would think that Adam Aaron should address this. Like, I don't know, if I ran a company, even if it weren't a multinational publicly traded company, and I looked my company up on YouTube and I saw all of this garbage attached to it, I would not want that. It doesn't even matter to me that, oh, they're saying the stock price is going to go up to $1 million a share or whatever. I wouldn't want the misinformation attached to my company, period. And by the way, Lynn, did you see the SEC press release today about the about Lindsay Lohan? Here's the link. We looked at it earlier on the stream, but uh, uh, it's crypto related also, which you'll like. It's crypto related, and it is influencer grifter related, and it's celebrity related. Yeah, the Lindsay Lohan thing. Yeah, you did see it. I figured you did. Let's see. How much do y'all think Donahue George is actually down on AMC? I'm thinking this guy doesn't actually have that much. Is he over or under 2K? That's a tough one. Probably around 2K, I would say. If that, if he even has a position. I mean, who knows? I mean, I wish I knew how. I wish I knew. I don't care how. Okay, I don't really care how much. I just want to know if they have a position or not. Do they have a position? Yes or no? And I would. I mean, statistically speaking, there have to be some of these guys who don't. There. I think there have to be. I'd say there's a 90% chance that there has to be. But yeah, I mean, that's why I started doing this because this is just garbage. All this stuff every day. I mean, what if it happens if you type AMC bearish? I don't even know. Yes, of course. I typed AMC bearish and the first thing that comes up, AMC stocks, cost to borrow rate, AMD, short interest. I think that's supposed to be but this guy's a fucking retard. Can't even type and then doesn't even correct it. Short interest are extremely bullish. No, that's not what I searched for. Thank you. Next week will be bullish for AMC. No, not what I searched. Why is all of this? Everything that's coming up is data zero. Wow. Okay. And to me, that's a problem. When you have all the same crap, you know, you can't get shouldn't be taking advice from YouTubers anyway. But there's actually good information on YouTube, you know. So it's just, I could sit around and bitch about it, or I could try to do something, and I tried to do something. So anyway, Little Yachty. Yeah, what the fuck is that name? Little Yachty. God, these fucking people, these these quote unquote artists. Oh, yeah, he's an artist, right? I've never heard of him, never heard anything, don't want to. Adam Aaron is for himself as a CEO. He even dresses in middle school clothes, thinking can relate better. Hmm. I mean, I like when he wears that one. He wears a sweater. It's like it looks like like it's from the '90s, like one of those colorful sweaters. Forget the brand. He probably has bearish and 50 SEO tags. And yeah, you're right. Probably does. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna let Tasty Trade play us out here. Um, where is it? Where did it go? Dang it. Oh, here we go. We studied 15 years of losing trades to learn this market measures. Or, you know what? No. All right. No, no, no. I don't like him. I'm gonna find something here that looks good. They had some zero data. Well, I don't know. One of the grifters I hate the most is Avi Lev. Oh yeah, the Shiba AMC grift master. Something about that guy just irks me. He smiles in your face while he lies about Shiba. Yep. And that's it's so hard for me. You know what? We won't have anybody play us out. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we'll do. I'm gonna go to my channel. Um, we're gonna look at comments. I haven't done this in a while. So, and everybody can see, um, um, the comments that I get. So I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't looked at it in a while. So, okay, bring over the YouTube studio thing. Okay. So let's see here. I have put on. Or no, there's no held comments. Ari, And yeah, it's Avi. It's Avi, AVI. But for like the first few months of my channel, 3 or 4, back in 2021, I definitely said Ari. And I didn't even realize that it was Avi. I saw Ari. I said Ari, but it is Avi. But Ari's easier and better. But I think he's Israeli either way. um, do the close. Do the close. What? Uh, okay. Ah, yes. Avi Lev, everyone's a favorite. There's zero proof again. Okay. Nom nom mayo mayo nom nom. What does that mean? Okay, Jordo. So what about the original article that was referenced? Oops, I did the wrong thing here. That was referenced by Investor Turf. Why is that publicly available if it's not true? How is he still able to reference it? You're pathetic. Tell Kenny and the boys sup. Okay. Um, I mean, it wasn't an article. There's no article that says any of this shit. Like, first of all, I mean, most of it is from Reddit and Twitter. Um, but you know, and there are articles that talk about the $600 million loan and whatnot, but it doesn't like they were interpreting it to mean that they were in financial trouble, which I mean, you know, if you don't if you don't know anything about business or finance, you might think that if somebody gets a loan, that means that they are in financial straits, dire straits. But that's not how it works. Like that's just not how it works. Like so, but yeah, I mean, I'm pathetic though. Yeah, okay. Jordo, Jordo. Hey, Dennis, shill alert, shill alert. Look at all these people. You have the scabby knees, eh? Put some mayo on them before you go back down. Ken Griffin is a financial terrorist. Wow. Okay. Y- LOL, is your voice even real, you mug? Hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, people in financial straits don't get loans. Um, that's certainly, yeah. I mean, that's a probably, I guess, a better way, just to, but I, I, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and I mean, and there's the whole thing about like all the money that they made, but you know, whatever. These people are beyond saving. This is hilarious because are you really out here trying to convince us he's a saint as if GME wasn't just a couple years ago? FOH. See, to me that means front of house, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what an ape would FOH means. Federal Occupation Health, front of house. Fuck out of here. Oh, really? Okay. So you're just going to ignore the fact the number of times in recent years that market makers and banks have broken the law and got away with a paltry fine. Citadel Securities cannot trade in China. That's not true. That's not true. What the fuck are you talking about? A friggin' commie country because of their spoofing. A normal citizen steals millions of dollars, they will face decades. They're not stealing millions of dollars. What are you talking about? Some Wall Street douchebag firm does it. Slap on the wrist fine and a acceptance consent waiver. We are tired of the hypocrisy of Wall Street and their ilk that think they are above the law. Stealing? I mean, mm, maybe he means China, like plates and cups. Yeah. Don't do it, Charlotte. If anything, I mean, do whatever you want, but I mean, I just know that uh, when people sell, when you are in this state of mind and you make that decision, you will regret it. So the best thing to do, I think, is just do nothing. Do nothing. You don't have to trade anything. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to sell anything. We know that the market will come back and it will go higher. I mean, you know this. We know this. I mean, I can't point to anything that'll say, well, actually, I mean, shit, just look at the chart, but uh this market, if they know how to do anything, they know how to rally. So, and I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or next month even or later this year, but you know that these clowns, they know how to rally a market, they know how to hit all-time highs. So, it's going to happen. And if you don't need the money in liquid form, then why do anything? Just wait until they decide, until it's the right wait until they can take it to all-time highs. It's not that far. It can't be that far off. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but it may be next year. I mean, that's that, and acquire more at lower prices. Even if it goes low, even if you bought tomorrow and it went lower next week, again, it's going to come back. So that you know, do whatever you want. I'm just saying you probably regret it because it sounds like you're frustrated, and I'm frustrated too. But you know, mainly because of my stupidity. I likewise concluded that apes lied to themselves and to others in the comment section of YouTube videos not about how not only does it mean something to them that they lessen corruption in the stock market, but that it means a whole lot to them in order to make themselves think it wasn't so bad losing so much money and that this wasn't a big waste of time, and so they can make themselves think they've achieved a victory over the hedge funds who are their arch enemies, and so they can take a victory lap. Stupid people are stupid ass clowns, and so they have egos the size of the Grand Canyon, and so they hate having intellectually incorrect opinions and being defeated by others, especially their biggest rivals. That's I think that's TWA. Well, it used to go by TWA. Ban Republican propaganda, which yes. Um, what these morons also mean by holding to zero is that if they realize that AMC is going to zero, they're not going to sell their shares so they can salvage whatever they can with them. And their chat looks like a retarded think tank, stupid people to get in digs and be insulting when arguing. Added my like late. Thanks, Chris, if you're still here. Crawl back into your mother's asshole. Crawl back into your mother's asshole. Game Swell TV. Oh, somebody who's in their mother's basement playing games all day. Game Swell tells me to crawl back into my mother's asshole. Bureau proof again. Great sarcasm and point. I don't remember what that is. So what is it? All we've seen many times is people come in, say some kind of stupid shit and be like, "Oh, I'm glad I found your channel. I'm buying 100 more shares Monday." And it's like, "Okay, you're an idiot. What do you want me to say? Oh my God, please don't. Please don't buy more AMC shares. My overlords, you're killing them. They're getting crushed. You're winning." Yeah, like why would I care? Why would anybody care? If anything, you're just showing yourself to be a retard. Great. We already knew you were stupid. You're still stupid. Please don't buy more shares. You're in your daughter's basement. Well, that's different. And there's nothing wrong. Let me rephrase. There's nothing wrong with basements. Um, I've had, some of my greatest moments in basements over the years, but uh, I think And I don't even care if somebody lives in their mother's basement. I mean, I'm not the kind of person that would make, an insult based on that. But that's what they say to me. So that's what they say to me. Go back to your mother's basement. I've heard that so many times too. So I'm using it in that sense. But being in your daughter's basement, I mean, that's even less of a thing, like, yeah, your daughter children are supposed to take care of their parents, and whatever. So but I don't care. Let me just be clear for anybody who does live in a basement or if they live in their parents' basement, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not judging that. So I guess we are supposed to just ignore all the banks closing down and the market going to shit. Whatever is happening, I'll continue to hodl and give hedgies a big FU. Okay. Uh, Ignore all the banks closing down and the market going to shit. Okay, there's all the banks closing down. Again, there's two banks on the failed bank list. What are you talking about? All the banks closing down. Hmm. And the market going to shit. That's because there's a thing called cycles, and not the cycles on AMC stock. I'm talking about the uh, boom and bust cycle, interest rates. I mean, come on, all knowing. Jesus. Whatever is happening, I'll continue to hodl and give hedgies a big FU. If only it were that easy, kid. If only it were that fucking easy. Okay? They don't care. Nobody cares. You're not doing shit. So far, not a single bank has closed. You hold that 100,000, 100,000 shares does nothing to them. It's not even a rounding error. Thanks. Chuck? Yep, exactly. FTX done. Proved you're a moron. Next gaudily dressed YouTube video. Uh, okay. Wow. Wow. You sure told me. Uh, I better stop making videos now. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. You know what's coming and you're scared for your life. The Moass will destroy you. Look, nine upvotes on that comment. Wow. Hmm. You're such a weasel, little insignificant prick. Go away, loser. Hmm. Um, Someday the sun will expand to swallow the known universe and take care of this nonsense. If this would have been, if this would have been done as a troll, it would have been comedic genius. I don't think it was a troll though. That space call with um the ape. You're bashing the stock. No, you're bashing it. Jesus Christ, what a ridiculous fucking video. What a ridiculous. And I tried looking for, I didn't see any Twitter spaces. I was looking for some earlier. I didn't see any. I'll look again. Wow, the apes hate me. I love it. I fucking love it. Great. It's awesome. I fucking love it. The crime of the century. Yeah. No one cares what you think. You're a miserable know-nothing clown. Yeah. That person again. AMC liars. I'm skipping. I'm just skipping these comments. Not that they're not good comments. They are good comments. They're just some of them tend to be long. And he's a subscriber, so and comments a lot. So I think he'll understand. Bring AMC stock to 50 cents. I know the apes can make it possible. Tony Tenko, another friend of the channel here. The common sense investor is a former convict. Yeah, he talked about when he was in jail, I think. How the fuck do we get you to shut the fuck up? Another coward hiding behind a computer talking shit. Well, Eric, better not use that. I better not do that. I better not say that. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to. I'm going to go more sarcastic. Um, uh, um, I'll come back to that. Co-ward. Yeah, he's going to have to come and use his glizzy. He wants me to shut up. Um, da-da-da. I hope AMC can reach a normal price soon, Manuel. $1.69 it seems to be the price of the day. Just tell him to meet you outside of Citadel HQ. Yeah, you know what? They're in Florida now, though, right? Uh, where in Florida? Fuck, I don't even know. I don't even know where my own office is. Citadel Group? No, that's property management. Well, you know what? I think it's Mar-a-Lago, 131 South Dearborn. uh, oh man, I missed it live. It's really bad on Twitter tonight. AMC is trash, obviously. Um, yeah, okay, sure. Amazing they think that at $5 AMC being shorted that much, there isn't enough profit potential there. Not like shorting it, say 50, it's just not worth the trouble now. Once 10 for 1 reverse goes through, AMC will be back around $30 a share and will get shorted all the way back down to $5. Apes are going to lose 90% of their shares and then another 16 to 20% of their money again. Yep, probably. Best 19 seconds ever. Uh, More people need to understand how the stock exchange is engineered to work. Tanko native. We're about a month ago now. Only a few viewers, no comments. Nobody cares about you, Scott. You goof. You left a comment. You're right. Nobody cares about me. But do I care? What do you think? You're so clueless. Bad back coming in for the backup here. So you're another delusional ape that can't accept facts. Hey, buddy, your beef isn't with us. It seems to be with reality. Wow, look at this. A guy wrote a fucking poem. Here's a little poem I wrote for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. You are a cunt. Your mom is too. And yet, alas, heed my words, yet true. You don't ever see me, but I always see you. Ta ta for now, but not too much longer. Uh, yeah, and I said, is this directed towards me or the apes? I just need to know whether to delete it or not. Not only do they drink the Kool-Aid, they love the taste. I always preferred Tang. True. That's what I said anyway. Comment and like. Yeah, I know, right, Charlotte? I mean, they are these I mean, if anybody deserves to be rich, clearly it's these people, right? US exchange is a managed event. They do not let it run when it's supposed to run. Zombie companies. Useless, and until you acquire any knowledge about GameStop fundamentals, you should keep GameStop out of your stupid mouth. Oh, this person is set. Oh my God. Keep GameStop out of your stupid mouth. GME fundamentals. How's that groundbreaking NFT market? Yeah. Wow, this is so helpful. Thank you so much. Oh, I mean, I don't know whether to, I don't know whether, I mean, at this point, I don't know. It's like, it's like everything in the economy kind of has been like good news is bad news for the stock market. Things are opposite, backwards, upside down. I don't know if this is real or if this is, one of these, if they're being facetious and disrespectful. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just going to assume the best, I guess. I have no reason. Good work. Okay. Scavenger. I stream, you stream, we all stream for Moass. Mr. Scott, you sure do spend a lot of time hating on others. Are you okay? Thanks for the eye-opening informations. This is a, uh, these are, yeah, they are. Um, 2 months ago, 2 months ago is ancient. This is a spam for look at me. I've got spam crypto investing advisor comments on my videos now. Wow, look at that. Usually I reply to them, say something outrageous like I looked up, wait, what does it say? They mentioned the name, Madam Joyce Kim. Like, really? You know her? I looked up I looked up Joyce Kim. She's hot. Is she single? They never respond, but I always hope that they will. Where is it? Where is it? God dang it. That's what I get for, I thought I was the only one that knew her. Mr. Herman Peck. He is active on Telegram. The AMC apes are great investors. That was Markets with May that said that. Now, AMC apes are great investors. Yeah, right. What the fuck? An opposite world. I mean, pander and patronize them a little bit more, would ya? Trey's deleted all his videos. No, he didn't. Not deleted, just delisted. Um, this is how long it's been since I've even looked at comments. Your comments on AMC Bigums was lazy. If you so adamantly believe about exposing someone as a grifter, then you need to refute what he is saying. All you say are personal takes. He sounds like he's on crack. He's mentioning big numbers. You get a big number. You get a big number. Who makes this chart? I can't figure it out. He's not diving deep enough. In no intelligible way did you refute a single thing. If you're coming after someone and you think you are different than grifters making money by making YouTube videos about AMC, then come solidly or stop adding digital waste. The other people on the list, I don't care, but the AMC Bigums was ridiculous and bordered on some reflective stereotypes instead of making counter arguments. What's your function? I mean, at least this guy knows how to write sentences, but um, yeah, I'm not going to respond to that. I mean, if this person is this discerning, why the fuck are they watching AMC? Like, what the fuck are you in AMC for? I don't get it. Why do you care so much unless you're short on AMC/Ape? I hear panic in your shill voices. Go fuck your mother, you piece of shit shills. Richard, you misunderstand me. I don't give a single shit about your stock positions. In fact, I hope you hold AMC and Ape until they are in negative prices. That will teach the hedge funds a lesson. Don't mess with retards. It's illegal by who? The Democrats. Uh, Matt Kohrs, the homo trader, put some lube Matt. Exogenous first and like. There it is, Chris. Haha, the SEC gonna blame YouTubers. Haha, that's hilarious. What about Kenneth Griffin from Citadel or the corrupt Gary Gensler himself or all those digital brokers full of IOUs like Robinhood, Webull, and others? What about? What about them? I mean, like, those are legitimate companies. These pumpers are not legitimate anything. Exogenous, first exogenous post and like. You spend a lot of time talking to no one. You must be getting compensated for all this time somehow. That's the logic I love, and I did see this one because I already liked it. Um, Colt, nah, I am investor, bud. Nah, you're in a cult. Stop kidding yourself. Might take you a few years to decult from this one. Drink lots of tea. It helps. Don't ask how I know. You just spread more FUD. Apes know better. But they're subscribed to me. But they're a subscriber. Look at that. Publicly subscribed to you for 4 months. But 3 months ago, they left this comment. Apes know better. Did you forget to unsubscribe after leaving this comment? You won't hurt my feelings. Triggered. How many fanny bags have you sold? Look, it's Jorge. See, I told you, Jorge used to be a hater. And now he comes in here acting like we're best buds. How many fanny bags have you sold? Hey, aren't you the one who said AMC was going to 50 last fall? You never came back to shove it in our faces. Matt is a joke. Honestly, did not even realize he was still in this movement. Stop making videos and sell fanny packs. I think he's talking to Matt there. I'm going to take it that way. Heater Vigna. How now they're saying COSM is illegally shorted. How about you, apes, suck at trading? Boss Blunts is the fucking man. Kohrs just needs to come out of the closet. Boss is such a clown. I don't think anyone listens to that guy for sound doctrine. Maybe not, but they listen to him. 4 hour long video. I left after 5 minutes. Very pointless video. Good luck. I apologize. I put a lot of thought into this reply. I apologize for the length of the stream. I had a busy day and ran out of steam. Next Sunday, I will do my best to surpass 6 hours. Comparatively speaking, that means you should watch about 7.5 minutes before judging and commenting to the pointlessness of the video. Thanks for your comment. It brought a smile to my face. And I actually did work out the proportional amount because they said they left after 5 minutes on a 4 hour video. So if I do a 6 hour video, then he'd have to watch 7.5 minutes to equal that. So, yeah. Channel is yeah. Anyway, that's about it because I've already seen all these. You're a sad little man. Bittrex has a lot to do with it. Do your homework. Who the fuck cares about Bittrex? It's still not. What's your goal, dipshit? If we are wrong, please tell me why you give a shit. Move along. Does this make you feel good? Again, beat it, dipshit. That, you can be sure that I will never leave after a comment like this, like how the apes will never leave Adam Aaron or Ryan Cohen. It's the same, except you hate me. Oh, God. AMC to the moon, and you know it. Don't know who you're working for. Brain dead. Hmm. Let's see a pic of that Lambo, okay? I like how you delete comments that don't fit your bullshit narrative. No, I don't. You two panty waists are a couple of nuts within the same ball sack. What the fuck? Wow. Your insults are hilarious. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You're stupid. They can't even cover. They can't even cover. Do you know that covering means they are taking profits? I know that's probably a foreign concept to you because, well, yeah. I could be an asshole too if I want. I just don't really, I mean, I don't care about the apes. It's not how I fucking do it, or not why I do it. Thanks, Scott. AMC to the moon. Love you, fam. Keep the motivation. I did this for you to check it out. Keep your mind busy with positive thoughts. We got this moon time. If you got motivation from a discussion about how AMC's fundamentals are toilet worthy, you might have missed the point. Can I suggest you change your name? Ostrich seems more fitting than lion in this particular case. So you're telling me there's nothing going wrong in the stock market. Open your eyes. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. Scott, you were missing the point. Uh, Clown channel. All right. Anyway, um, fun with comments. I wonder if there's any new comments since I've started this. Let's see. Okay. Joyce is Tom Vu's granddaughter. Got to give the spam bots a bit of credit for managing to make multi-post threads on YouTube still in 2023. Yeah, that is interesting. What pisses me off, Adam Aaron made no mention to sell the ape as soon as it came out. At that point, it was $7. Say what? Well, I think that you need to consider the fact that it was I'm not going to say a scam, but that it was that the deal that they did with the people they did the deal with was for a reason. And yeah, what did they end up getting out of that whole fucking ape thing? Pretty much jack shit. What, couple hundred million and reducing the debt? Big fucking whoop. You have $5 billion of debt. He's not interested in reducing the debt. Clearly, uh, you know, he wouldn't, I mean, I don't see how anybody could say he is, other than, increasing the fundamentals, strengthening the company itself. But yeah, I mean, I thought Ape was supposed to be a currency that they could use to raise money. Okay. Well, that didn't work. And now, it seems like a big, I don't know, it's just it's a stunt. And it served no purpose that I could see. GPT wrote most of those probably. They mostly can't form a coherent, grammatically correct, complete thought. Apes know better, right? Exactly. That's so ape. How's the Nasdaq doing? Oh shit. It's pretty much flat, Charlotte, from the market close here, and yeah, it's pretty much flat. S&P pretty much the same. The Russell is slightly up. The Dow is flat. Um, crude is everything's flat. Everything's pretty much flat or within a like half of a point range. Everything's flat. Okay. Did they provide a link to the original article? I don't know actually. Did they? Let's see if they did. I have it right here. I think it's this one. Could be also be this one. I don't know which one it is. I mean, it's all garbage, but nope. No references whatsoever. Hmm. Well, if they referenced an article or the content of their article, they didn't cite it as a source, nor did they provide a link to it so that we could look at it ourselves. That's pretty shoddy journalism, don't you think? Or are you conditioned not to expect or uh, expect sources? Of course, I should be held to a higher standard than an AMC pumper slash ape, right? Because shill, hedgy, and if you actually, well, actually, has come forward. I mean, okay, this one references a fucking Fox Business segment, but they don't give they don't give a link to that, or they give this link here. They give a link to his LinkedIn. Why do I want that? I don't care about that's their article, more of a post, really, because this is just a blog, references a Fox Business segment, and they also don't provide a link to that. For the record, whenever I reference something in my videos, I put links in the description. But I don't think you care because Ape because Ape and most of the I mean that's not this is this right here. I mean that's not the defamatory statement. Like I don't think this is defamatory here, but they said shit like they create fake liquidity and that their financial statements are fraudulent and stuff like that. Like there's where's the article that says that? There's no article that says that. That shit came straight from Reddit. That shit came straight from Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, just places where the apes talk about shit like this. Like like they think they're doing DD. Okay? No, not DD. The apes wouldn't know fucking DD if it smacked them in the face. Look at this. Look at this garbage here. I don't post very often anymore, but just wanted to say that we are being defrauded by this market, plain and simple. We should have all been paid by now. Like they think that you're going to get paid. Like I hate that terminal. I hate that notion too. Fuck you, pay me. We should have all been paid by now. No, you don't get paid. You don't get paid. You make a profit. Then that's on you, not somebody else to pay you. That is so fucking stupid. And we all could have gotten on with our lives. Well, you could still get on with your lives. But no, whiny fucking babies had to fuck around and find out who's the whiny fucking babies here? Who's the fucking whiny babies? It's fucking fraud. Yeah, okay. How stupid. Over the last couple days, they've come to the conclusion they've been lied to. But they reflexively dig in deeper. Yes. Yeah. Join the Telegram group. Link in the description. I'm surprised we don't have more apes over there. It's been a while since there's been some dumbass ape come in there. But yeah. Newcomers in the market, 2020 and on, have either learned a lot or want out without losing. And that's not how it works. You know that. And I know we all know that. We know that you have to lose in order to win. That's what they don't get. You can't come in the market and expect to make one trade and make millions of dollars. That's so stupid. It doesn't work like that. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how, it's like you can't walk onto a golf course and never have held a golf club in your life and expect to to you know shoot 5 under par. It doesn't work like that. You have to fucking suck for a long time at something, usually, depending on what it is. Most people have to suck at something before they get better at it. And that's just the way it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. They want to shortcut that. They want to cheat that. And they're finding out, I think, that maybe you can, but they won't admit it. They're still going to say it's crime. They're still going to say they got screwed or we were lied to. Okay. But it's on you to know. It's on you to verify information. It's on you to know things before you do them. You don't just do things because people say that. So dumb. Chris, have a good one. Do you remember the name of the woman that was rumored to have HYMC inside information before AA's announcement? I know I don't. Was it Teresa Perrin? Was it that lady that I don't know? Biggest crybaby is Donahue George. He has an excuse every day for why he's not a zillionaire. Oh, he is the worst. He is absolutely one of the worst. I mean, I think he's inconsequential, so I don't think he matters really. But he puts out a fucking shitload of garbage content. I mean, it's all garbage. But he puts out multiple videos a day. He's just trying to get the YouTube money. There's no question in my mind. And he likes to hear himself talk and he thinks he's smart. And it's like, dude, you have no clue. You have no clue. I mean, anybody who sits there and says, but the data they released to us is false, meant to give us a false impression of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Yeah, that's not why you make bad trading decisions. It's because you're a moron, because you have no critical thinking skills and you play the victim at every opportunity. Now, do you think that a place like a stock market is a place where, somebody who is going to pass the buck, blame everyone else for their mistakes and play the victim at every turn is going to be successful? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. And that's the opposite of like putting in the time and dealing with the losses, and learning from your fucking mistakes. That's the biggest thing. They're going to go through this whole thing and lose all their money and they're not going to learn a goddamn thing from their mistakes. I mean, that's that's retarded. That is so dumb. I can't even I honestly think and being I'm not saying I'm not let me preface this by saying I'm not being judgmental and I'm not being an elitist here when I say this, but there's no way that I think most of these people are uneducated. And when I say uneducated, and I'm not saying that you have to be educated to be successful because there's plenty of examples all over the place where somebody is not. They may not have even finished high school and they're highly successful. So I'm not saying that it's a mutually exclusive thing. However, um, in this particular case, I think that I mean I'd say that maybe a quarter of these people have had any formal education like beyond high school. And again, it doesn't it's not it doesn't matter really, but it's an indication to me that, yeah, okay, you don't know critical thinking. You have never been challenged. You have never had to write a paper. I'm talking about that kind of stuff. Like, I don't care what anybody says, but college or school in general, education, and they're two different things, I know. But anyway, you could it could just be, like some college anyway. Like, but you are forced to do things that you have never done before. You are forced to do things and think about things that you have never thought about before. You are forced to look at different perspectives, to read things you would never have read otherwise, to experience things you never would have experienced. And so I'm a big proponent of education. So, and I value mine, and I think that it, opened my eyes to a lot of things and exposed me to a different diversity of people, for example. And I read things and listened to things and did things that I wouldn't have done probably otherwise, or it would have taken me a long time to get to it because I never would have thought of it. So I'm just saying here that it's clear to me that these people are by and large ignorant. Like, no education, no business experience, you know, like if if you have ever run a business, even if it's just that yourself, like a sole proprietorship, I think it gives you a different perspective on this stuff. And it's clear that these people have no experience whatsoever in business. And I've been saying that for 2 years. These people have no business sense. Like the shit that they say is ridiculous. They wouldn't last. They wouldn't last. And now they're talking like as if they're, the lords of business. Come on. Most of these people have probably don't even have a job. Let's be honest. Most of these people don't have a job. At least it seems like it because you got all these idiots sitting around all day making videos, first of all. And we know that there's some of these people that quit their jobs to do this. Like, are you serious? Anyway, um, but I have nothing against, people who didn't go to college, obviously. I'm just It's an observation that I've made because you wouldn't make some of these fucking basic mistakes of critical thinking and logic if you have ever, you know, had to do certain things. Like, you wouldn't use these logical fallacies. You wouldn't use them because if you wrote it in a paper, you would have gotten your ass kicked, for example, and you would have remembered that, and you would have probably gotten better. And even now, like, I don't know, 20 years after, for me, uh, there's I'm better because of that. So these people have never been put through that before, and they think they can come into the market and just dominate it. Are you kidding me? So dumb. Anyway, oh, had a pizza place for 10 years. Cool. Frankie Mohammed. Yeah, Frankie, you know what I'm saying. Maine Mohammed. That's right. That's right. Wow, no new AMC videos. What a boring night on YouTube. Anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate all of the everything. So, and if you were one of these people that left a nasty comment, that's okay. You can have your fun with the comments. I don't care. I don't read them. I read them once every 3 months. So I'm not. First of all, I don't ever see them. Second of all, it doesn't matter to me. And third of all, I'm not down 90% on my shares. So hey, you've got the Moass. That's all you need. Thanks, Chilo. Appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. I'll be back on, I don't know, probably Saturday, maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. Trolling workshop on Saturday. If Lynn can and Manny and Model 3 Dude are here. So otherwise, have a good one. I'm out. See ya.